Not unless you order it.
Who was that, Artie?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still on the show.
That was Benji. Well, you don't get it. You don't get it in the joint.
No, we don't get it in the joint.
Joey, by the way, was most recently in prison because he had a few bullet casings in his house, and as a guy on parole, he's not allowed to have bullet casings in his house, and I guess the cops somehow ended up at his house and found bullet. Why were the cops at your house anyway?
First of all, I've never been on parole.
Oh, what are you on?
I was on probation.
Probation, okay.
I had a 5-year run on probation. So after a year, every month, probation department would come to the ranch, and they just do a probation check, make sure your life is on track and everything is right, and make sure you're not doing whatever it is you're not supposed to do. And honestly, I hadn't left my home in a year. I was home and just doing my thing.
That's what's great about this country, that we have the resources to check up.
Sit at home, though.
Yeah, but, and also to check up on people and make sure they're behaving.
Yeah, well, L.A. was much safer with me off the street and in jail because it was much safer because
we noticed the drop in crime.
But seriously, Howard.
So what happened? You got out of jail. You come home, and the ex-wife, the wife.
Let me back up a little bit. First, with this probation violation that landed me back in there was ridiculous because in 2003, when I got arrested for the insurance deal, they had 100 ATF agents that rolled my house at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like something you see, on television. You don't really think it's ever going to happen to you. And when it did, they took a shotgun. It was an old family shotgun. I think my mom used it to shoot snakes in Florida. And it had a box of shotgun shells that my son Paulie bought in 2001. Now I got arrested in 2003. So they took the gun. And really, I honestly thought that they took the shells. Why wouldn't they? These were the same shells 2 years later, that when they did a probation search at my house, they found them, and basically that's what put me in jail. And we even proved that I had paperwork that showed when I bought them in 2000, when Paulie bought them in 2001, where they were purchased, the shell casings. We tracked the VIN numbers on it, with the ID numbers.
You were a victim of circumstance.
Well, actually, yeah, and I'm not saying, I didn't do it, I'm sorry.
You went and did your time.
I had to take the year, so I went and did it. It was hard, man. It was because, like when you get in trouble with something you really didn't do, and it's like, God, but,
I didn't do anything that bad.
But wasn't he sick, too, when he went in? Weren't you sick?
Yeah, I was real sick. I'm still sick, man. I'm down right now 50 pounds.
Sick from what? What's the matter?
Artie still with the show?
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to say that a couple of months ago, I was in L.A. I did the Jimmy Kimmel show, and afterwards I hung out with your son, and he's a great guy. I actually had a blast with his kid.
Yeah. Paulie's he's really a good, he's a good son.
How did that kid turn out normal?
I don't know. He's the anti-Joey.
You know what
does he look like Joey?
A little bit, you could tell, yeah. I mean, and
he's normal?
Yeah,
after the mom gets shot in the head?
Yeah, I gotta say, he seems normal, and he's a really good kid. He's got a great energy about him. And
what's he do?
We had a lot of fun together.
Thank you, Artie. I really appreciate that. And both my children are really, really good kids.
Good for you, Joey.
Well,
good for you.
What are you saying good for you, Joey? Joey was away most of the time.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you.
All right, good for your ex-wife.
They must have done something right. I mean, he's a good kid. You could tell,
Thank you, Artie. Now I like you again.
No, I'm being serious. It's the truth.
He looks more like you, Artie, so I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people asked if we were brothers.
Is he a heavy-set kid?
Well, not heavy-set, but he's got the Belushi look to him.
Yeah,
I see.
Well, all of us do.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember, Joey, Artie, you're the young me. Okay?
Yeah, Joey, let me understand something. So you get out of jail, this hot wife, was she cheating on you when you were in jail?
You know something? No, I don't. I don't think so. I really do love her a lot.
Did she visit regularly?
Hey, you know something? You know what I forgot to ask you guys?
What?
Is there anybody else on the line? You're supposed to get David on the line?
Where's David? Oh, is that your buddy, your producer?
David,
one of them. He should be on the line.
Oh, okay. I see. He is. Oh, that's right. We can't interview Joey without David.
Right.
David,
hey, David.
You there? Yeah, I'm here. Okay, great, man. Good.
But did she visit you regularly while you were in prison?
Who?
Your wife.
Which one?
The new
first one.
Absolutely.
One.
Every visiting day, Ivanka came down to the jail, and she waited on that line outside with all the people that wait out there.
She's going to have no problem meeting a new man, that's for sure. That's a good-looking woman.
She's very beautiful.
Any conjugal visits?
She's hanging out at the jail still.
It's any conjugal visits, Robin?
Yeah, any conjugal.
No, it was all no-contact visits.
Wow.
It was all through the glass and on the phone.
You were in prison. You weren't in jail, right?
I was in jail, L.A. County, Men's Central. Great spot.
right?
That's exactly where I was.
Great to you, Joey?
No, I was well taken care of with my medical and all that.
Did you have a roommate?
Not a roommate, but a cellmate. We were in single-man cells in a secured area called 1700 and 1750. That was a cell block, and we were on lockdown, 24/7 lockdown. We only got out to take a shower or...
Did you have any fights?
Oh, no. They go on, but no, not me. I was segregated.
We're doing a show, Howard, called Celebrity L.A. Lockup. So the Sheriff's Department was very, very helpful in doing interviews with Entertainment Tonight and Insider with Joey and making his stay as safe and quick as possible.
So, Joey, tell me the big answer here. So Amy Fisher's getting a divorce, and you're obviously getting a divorce. And then the speculation is that you two are getting back together as a couple, which would be the most phenomenal friggin' thing ever.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
And you've said in the paper you've had contact with her. What kind of contact?
On the phone.
Oh, yeah? You called her?
Absolutely. Well, we talk. Absolutely.
When did you talk?
You know what? I have to tell you, and it's like, you know, like life has to go on. And like I've been trapped in this whole, well, not trapped, but just like in this situation since Mary Jo got shot, where I was just like pounded by Mary Jo for years. And it was like when Mary found out, when we all met a year ago, that, you know, Amy did what she did and there was drugs involved and Amy didn't remember doing it, and like Mary Jo and Amy made up, and it was like okay for them. I'm still carrying the anger and all this other crazy, horrible stuff.
Yeah, you've said horrible things about Amy.
Yeah, I did for all these years, and I decided, you know, for me to be able to, here we go, here's a little Dr. Phil for you, but for me to go on and get on with my life and be able to, like, recover from everything physically, emotionally, financially, I need to put that down. I need to put the anger down, because it does, no matter how strong you are, no matter who you are, it eats you up, man. It eats you up from the inside out. And I'm like, this, man, why, you know, Mary Jo didn't even care at one point that, oh, I don't care. She says she doesn't remember shooting me. You know, I care.
So what happened? You started calling?
So I have to let it go to be able to make up with my life and go on with my life. So I have a good relationship with Amy.
What do you mean? How often do you speak?
I spoke to her twice this week.
Wow. And you spoke to her on the phone. Did she talk to you about the fact that her husband and her were breaking up?
Yeah, I know all about that. You know, I didn't file for divorce. My wife did, and I understand that her husband filed also.
But did Amy...
you two were talking?
Maybe. Did Amy say to you that she still has feelings for you?
You know something? We talked a couple of times, and I'll be in New York next week, and I'm going to definitely go to dinner and just, you know, I owe her an apology from the way I acted the last time that I saw her, and I'm not defending myself to the point, well, I was sick or any reasons why.
Wait a second. You're attracted to her still, aren't you? You want her.
You know what, Howard?
Honestly.
Listen, it's just me and you on the phone now, right?
Right. Go ahead.
You know what? I'll be in town next week, and I'm gonna hopefully we'll go to dinner. And
I mean, you guys had a good time together, so it's not like you're totally repulsed by. I mean, aside from the fact that she pulled the shooting incident.
Yeah, no, I'm not totally repulsed by her or anything that she did.
Did you read today in the paper? She just got big giant tit implants.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. Well, David.
You know, all I wanted to say is these two have an opportunity where they can rekindle their relationship after 15 years.
Wow, that would be the biggest story ever.
It was a Romeo and Juliet type of love affair with the gunshot, you know, that everybody heard. But Amy shooting Mary Jo, going to jail, Joey going to jail.
Can you imagine the ending of the story is Joey and Amy get back together?
Yeah, they got to do the movies over again.
Hey, Joey, is there a temptation on your part? Is there a temptation on your part to get together with Amy Fisher just so that you get back in the news and there's a whole big opportunity here?
You know, really, it has nothing to do with in the news. I could go outside, piss along the curb, and it's going to make news. I mean,
she does often, by the way.
Which I try not to do, because in L.A., I think you get like a year for that, so I don't want to do that. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Amy when I get back. Nobody's the same.
Honestly, you want to, don't you?
Nobody's the same. You know, everybody changes as time goes by, and, you know, she's not the same person she was, you know, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, nor is any of us.
But they describe in the newspaper that her body is exceptional. She has a Playboy Playmate. In fact, they're saying she might even become a Playboy Playmate. That's right. Are you for sure?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, my goodness.
Will you be posing with her, David?
Yeah, I will actually be posing nude.
Because you say we are doing Playboy.
Well, you know.
Are you managing her as well?
Yes.
Amy's going to be in Playboy.
And I'll be doing it with her.
David, has this been orchestrated by you to get more interest in these two?
You know, you couldn't orchestrate this story. Either these two these two, timing is right. They're free finally. There's some opportunities. I think things have to be life-changing.
Have you told Joey he better close the deal with Amy in order to make this thing happen?
I don't have to. I mean, these two have chemistry together. What you're going to see over the next couple of weeks is kind of like a Truman Show, and we're going to chronicle some of it.
Oh, it's a TV show.
And I think it'll be fun.
Wow.
It's a TV show.
Wow.
Listen to Robin. Oh, yentering on everybody. Stop it. Wherever it goes, it goes. It's going to be,
yentering.
Please.
She's a professional yenter, you know. It's paid to be a
cute
yenter.
Yeah.
That's right. Joey Boots wants to say hi to Joey Buttafuoco. Go ahead.
Who does?
Joey Boots.
Joey Boots from Massapequa, Long Island, your hometown, Joey Buttafuoco. Hey, Joey, I want to tell you right now, you're the most disgusting, vile human being. I wish death on you. I hope you die. You know what? To do this, to try to stay famous, which is all, that's your agenda. Your agenda.
Gorilla.
Your agenda is to stay famous, man. So you're going to take the mother, you're going to go out with the girl. You're going to go out.
Who is this?
No. You're trying to hook up.
Joey Boots, for Christ's sake.
You're trying to hook up with the woman that shot the mother of your children.
What about that, Joey? He's worked up, but what about that, Joey? How can you go out?
Who was that guy?
Joey Boots, for Christ's sake.
Who the fuck is he?
Joey Boots, you don't know?
No, I don't know who
He's
he
in the
is.
Whack Pack.
Oh, it's that guy.
Listen.
Did he ever get through the 6th grade?
Joey has a good point. He's saying, how can you start having sex again with the woman who shot the mother of your children?
You know what? I'm going to go have dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe Joey Boots has on the table.
Maybe some clams.
I mean, your son is going to freak out, and so is your daughter that you're having with Amy Fisher.
Well, you know what, man?
We thought some pasta, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
No, seriously, Joey. Come on. You got to think this through. This is a major thing.
You think?
Yeah, of course
it is. Joey.
Well, you know something?
He is right.
I'm heading back to New York in a little bit. Except my life's going in a different direction, whatever it is.
You know, you're going to see these guys on the cover of People magazine. We're going to do Letterman. We're going to do
Letterman.
Well, how do the children feel about this?
You know, so honestly,
up with...
if Mary Jo and Amy can sit down and not even hash it out, but talk out what they needed to talk out, Mary Jo can forgive her. You know what?
What's your tactic? Hello, Joey. He's gone. David, you there?
Else, everybody else is making up and going on with their lives. I'm entitled to do the same thing.
Joey, what's the plan? You want to go to bed with her?
I lost everybody.
You there? Oh, our phones went completely dead. You should see what's going on. Hey, Joey, you there?
Everybody got disconnected.
Hey, anybody
Nobody can hear anybody.
Wow, the whole...
Maybe they'll call back.
Let's listen in.
Let's hear if anything else happens. We get some inside information.
We got disconnected.
Hello? Hey, guys, the phone system just died.
Yeah, we know. The whole thing just crashed. We're checking on it.
That would have been great if he just said something like, Amy, you can keep blowing me.
What do you guys think? I'll go around the room. All right, first Fred. Is this just a huge publicity stunt orchestrated by David Krieff?
Yeah, David Krieff is definitely behind the whole thing. And I really feel badly for Mary Jo. I mean, she's taken more shots on this as phone being dialed up. I feel bad for her and for her kids. Joey, I think, is like totally lost.
Robin, is this a publicity stunt? What's going on here?
Yes, there's nothing going on. They're just doing this to get back in the press and to create another TV show.
Artie, what do you say?
It has to be. I agree with Robin. I mean, as low as a human being can go. I would hope he at least called Mary Jo and said, listen, this is going to be so embarrassing. The innuendos, the press, the tabloids are going to say we're together again and she shot you. Again, like Joey Boots made such a great point. The mother of his kids was shot by this woman.
Absolutely.
And I hope he at least said to Mary Jo, look, it's going to mean quick money. Do you mind if we do this? And I give you a cut or something.
What do you think the reality is? Do you think that Amy Fisher will start banging Joey again? Her husband was a Joey Buttafuoco lookalike.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Why wouldn't you think Amy Fisher would do that?
The more interesting question is, would Joey, if given the opportunity,
Yes.
But that's my point. Why would Artie not think that Amy would be open to it?
Because I just think the whole thing is a contrived stunt. I really do.
I understand that, but why would you say Amy Fisher's the one who won't be
she's crazy.
into it?
Well, I don't know.
Nuts.
Well, she's older now. As Joey said, we're not the same people.
Oh, can you grow out of nuttiness?
Yeah, can you grow out shooting somebody in the head?
I'm hoping you can.
Artie thinks Amy might be normal.
No, well, listen.
She grew it.
I look enough like Joey. Right now. I don't know. I think Mary Jo, having met her a couple of times, I think she's got enough class in her to go. I don't care how much money.
Still gotta hurt.
Yeah,
what
I don't
are
care.
you talking about?
Mary Jo is she's a nice person.
But what does Mary Jo got to do with the story?
I'm saying if Joey did go to her and say, look, I'm sorry about what I'm about to do, but it's going to make me quick money. Do you mind this? Will it be that offensive? Even if I hope he would have said.
Joey's not going to sleep with a spreading Amy Fisher?
I would hope he wouldn't for the sake of his kids.
Oh, you're crazy.
Well, listen, I'm telling you what I think.
Joey will anything.
Absolutely.
Well, he likes that Amy Fisher.
He'll be his kids. This will be because they're going to be screwed up, and his kid is a nice kid.
They're going to be screwed. If they've survived all this, they can survive that.
I don't think anything he can do will hurt them.
I met his son. His son's a real nice kid. He doesn't seem to have any issues. And
did you talk to him about the whole situation?
No, that was awkward. I wouldn't have done that. But I've actually hung out with Mary Jo a couple of times, too, and I think she's the type of person that would have said, I don't care how much money you're getting. I don't want this to happen. So I think he's already pissed her off.
Let me just say something. I'm trying not to blow my stack because we have a phone system that regularly just has to be rebooted. I don't understand that. I don't get it. So I'm trying to maintain my cool when we're in the middle of an interview, but that will need to be looked into. And while we're waiting to see if we can ever take another phone call for the rest of the show, I will read you this. O.J. Simpson thrown out of local steakhouse on the eve of the Kentucky Derby. It's about time. The owner of an upscale steakhouse in Louisville said that he asked O.J. Simpson to leave his restaurant the night before the Kentucky Derby because he is sickened by the attention Simpson still attracts. I don't want to serve him because of my convictions of what he's done to those families. Jeff Ruby said in a telephone interview Tuesday. We should interview this guy.
Yeah.
The way he continues to torture the lives of those families with his behavior, attitude, and conduct. As you know, of course, O.J. Simpson got all... Oh, David Krieff's back on the phone. We'll wait for Joey. We're starting to get our phones working again. So he stood by and said, I don't want to serve this man. And I'm shocked there isn't more of this kind of stuff.
No, apparently O.J. has no problem most of the time.
Yes, I found on the internet that Tom Sizemore might have been busted for meth again.
Might have been. No, he was.
Oh, it's true. Okay. I didn't know. I don't know if it was true or not because I got it off the internet.
True. You guys never watched Shooting? All
right. Well, I'm just saying, it's a shame. This guy was a good actor and
great
had a good career going.
I was just watching Saving Private Ryan the other night, and he's fantastic in it, in a Spielberg classic movie. And I watched Shooting Sizemore more than you guys did.
Yeah, I never got to see an episode.
I hadn't heard he got busted again. After watching that show, that really makes me sad. I don't know what's going to help him, but that sucks.
All right, Joey, hold on a sec. Our phones went. That's what happened. Joey, you there?
Yeah, I am.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm going to get this all back again. I got to get your friend there, David Krieff, on the phone, too.
Oh, okay.
You two are like two peas in a pond.
Yeah, maybe they're having a relationship.
Maybe that's the real story. David, you there?
Robin.
All right. Joey,
how about you?
Joey, the question was asked while we got disconnected. Are you, let's say the scenario arrives, you're out dinner with Amy Fisher. Having dinner, she looks great, she got the big titty implants, you know, she's wearing a short skirt, you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing.
She smells good.
You're having a few drinks. She says, Joey, you know, I always loved you and I still love you and I want to have
I'm saying.
I want to have you. I want to take you back to my house. Would you have with Amy Fisher if that kind of scenario evolved?
And Lou did not have his guns there.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
You would?
Yeah.
Thank you. Artie, do you see what we're saying?
He's saying it.
Artie said you wouldn't.
So who won?
No, listen. He's saying it because that's the only way anyone's interested in all this.
No,
it's to make money.
Can I ask you something, Joey? Joey, man to man?
Sure.
Is she the best
Artie,
pussy? Is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know something? It's no, but you know it's that's a tough question. It really is.
You've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah, I mean it's especially lately. But you know something?
Right. Especially last night.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? No. We're not going there this morning.
Too early.
I'm sorry, Howard. What was your question?
The question is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know what? Amy's a lot of fun.
Well, how so?
She's just she was always just a very nice until all the shit broke, but then we all know why and how that happened.
Would she be open to anal with you?
You know something? I don't know.
You never did that with her?
No.
I'm talking about in the old days when things were good, when you had your affair with her.
No.
But
were things ever good? I mean, the old days, things were pretty crazy.
Well, no, there was a time when he had good with her.
Yeah, well, for a long time, but, you know.
But, Joey, what about the fact that she accused you of being her pimp and that, you know, and that was all heavy stuff?
You know something? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff being thrown out there in the early days, you know, after the whole shooting incident, and orchestrated, of course, by the attorneys.
Well, wait a second. Doesn't that scare you?
Even my attorneys were telling me what to say. I was never involved in anything so like this.
No, he should have a pimp based on his...
You know, there were so many things said. Honestly, I mean, everything from the pimp to her life with drugs and her whole way of life, and that I gave her the gun and I was responsible.
So I'm saying, aren't you afraid?
No, because you know why? Honestly, we spoke about this, and then it blew up into a rage or what have you. But, you know, she actually, you know, told me she never remembered shooting Mary Jo. Like, she doesn't remember a lot of
All right, so you don't think she's crazy?
I don't think she's crazy. I really don't, honestly, and that's coming from my heart. I really don't.
Do you have nicknames for each other when you were on good terms? Did you have lover names?
No.
Never.
No. But honestly, like today, you know, I know, honestly, to answer your question, I don't believe that she's crazy at all.
Wow.
Have your kids weighed in on this, Joe? Do you think your kids are going to be pissed if you start a relationship with her?
Probably.
Yeah.
You don't care about that?
No, I do care about that, Artie.
Well, how are you going to deal with that?
Well, he won't see his kids.
I'll deal with it when it comes to it.
Artie's so serious.
No, this creep you've latched on to, David Krieff, whatever his name is trying to promote the fact that you're going to the woman who shot your kid's mother.
You're on Jimmy Kimmel, and you're not on the Tonight Show.
Huh? I'm not on the Tonight Show because Jay Leno's a...
Right.
He's not a Letterman.
No matter what you say, Artie, I love you, man.
Even funny, Artie.
What?
You're not even funny.
Dude, you're a creep who's trying to latch on to Joey to try to get him, to try to promote, to try to get him...
...ride of your life. And Howard Stern, without Howard Stern, you're nobody. Nobody gives a shit about you.
Guess what, dude? I had a career before I was here, and I'll have a career in show business well after you're from creepiness.
You're not on my list.
We got cut off again.
David
hung up.
Yeah, David.
I didn't hang up. I'm here.
Still
What, you hang up for Artie?
No, dude, you're just a weaselly parasite creep who wants to try to get this guy to make money off promoting this chick who almost murdered the mother of his kids.
Good for you.
You're a creep. You're a creep.
You're the worst.
I am not. I'm no creep.
Wait a second. How did we get into this?
I don't know. I was talking to Joey.
I'm trying to get to the bottom.
It just makes me sick when this guy's like, I go like, why would you, Joey? This guy's like, ugh, she's hot.
The guy has no concept of love, caring, romance. His biggest claim to fame is to be with Howard Stern for the rest of his life.
What's your claim to fame, douchebag?
Why don't you
What's wrong with being with Howard Stern?
Yeah, what's wrong with being with Howard Stern? Is that a problem?
But, you know, if you were funny, it would be better.
Well, Howard, why am I on the show?
Because you're funny.
Right, yeah, okay. Sir, what's your claim to fame?
Day, bro.
All right, let's find out, though. One question I have. I mean, aside from your feelings about David Krieff.
Right. I met Joey's kids, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, that's his problem. He met a kid, and that's the end of it.
Oh, he met a kid. He met Joey's kid.
Yeah, I met a kid.
Hey, can I tell you something?
A kid who you don't give a about, right?
You don't know crap about this story.
What?
You really don't. And you're just talking out of your mouth. It means nothing. You don't know any facts.
What don't I know about it, Dave? What don't I know about it?
You don't know about the probation violation. You don't know why he went to jail. You don't understand why he's out of jail. You don't understand...
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything I'm saying?
You talk like as if you know this stuff. You've done no research. You don't know anything.
What don't I know about the Buttafuoco saga that you know?
Howard Stern. That's what you know.
What?
Just be funny, man. That's what you get paid for.
I'm not... No, I get paid to talk on the radio. And right now, there's a lot of people laughing at the fact that I'm pointing out that you're a creep.
Well, I think everyone already listens to you every day and knows that about you. I only show up once in a while.
Because you're a parasite leech.
Well, you guys obviously...
you have some previous history maybe that we don't know
I
about.
never met David Krieff.
I mean, David...
Let me tell you, I'm in the comedy business. I'm working on huge film. Aaron knows about it. Nobody knows who the few are.
Yeah,
well, David actually does have a...
You evidently do.
He does do some film work.
What are you doing? What are you working on?
What are you working on, David?
Right now I'm doing a wonderful project with Susan Lucci. It's a Sopranos...
Sounds funny.
Where she's the lead. She is the Sopranos lead. It's called Mafia Wives, the Antoinette Giancana story. It's a sequel to Mafia Princess that was on 15 years ago.
That sounds hilarious. Everyone's been waiting for a sequel to that one.
Well, once again...
David, tell him
That's as anticipated as Jaws 2 was.
David, tell him about your previous work.
Yeah.
David.
Hello.
Hello?
Are we gone again?
Where's David? Joey, you there? Again with the phones. Hello?
Sucker?
Howard, they're still there. Will says Joey's still there. You didn't put him on hold, did you?
No, I didn't touch a thing.
Touch anything?
Goey, you there?
We had to call Joey back because his phone got disconnected.
Well, then where's David? Where's David? David, you there? What the hell is going on today?
He and Artie were bonding.
You guys were really going at it.
Getting along well.
I don't know. Something.
But he's on the right track, by the way. I can give you a list of who he's booked as guests on the show.
But wait a second. I'm trying to find out if Joey Buttafuoco is really hooking up with Amy Fisher. Don't we want to know that?
I say yes.
Well,
How are we going to find that out, though? I think what Artie is pointing out is we can't find that out.
This is crazy if he gets back with her.
I think if he does it, they'll both tell us.
If it's just for the TV show, it's not real.
I don't know what's going on. All hell's breaking loose.
I mean, are they going to film them?
I like hearing Artie yell at people.
Yeah,
Joey will be on in 2 seconds, Howard.
Are they going to film them having what are we going? Where are we going here?
I don't know anything about love. David will film that.
Joey, what's going on today?
Oh, I'm back on. Okay, cool, man. This phone keeps getting up on you guys. What's up with that?
I think at this time it was you.
No, it was all your... I'm going to hang up, right? Come on. Hey, you know, Artie, no matter what, I think you're hilarious, and we always had fun, and so... That's
no, this ain't about you. It's about the kid that I met. That's your kid, who's a nice kid, who I think you're going to hurt by this.
Yeah, well, Paul, he's not a kid. He's 27, you know. He makes his own choice.
Hello?
Dave.
I'm going to...
What is going on?
And David's on there. Wait. David, you there?
Yeah.
Hey, we keep losing Joey. Did your phone disconnect?
My phone has disconnected 3 times.
So it's got to be us then.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't hung up because of Artie, trust me that.
No, we know, sir.
Yeah, we don't know. We're having trouble, and I just lost Joey
Your
again.
layer of sleaze is way stronger than that.
Listen, pal, maybe you and I will meet.
There he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He can't even make his threat or his offer of a...
Me with this phone system.
Well, you are.
I'm getting pissed now.
That was getting to be fun.
I wanted his threat on tape.
Yeah.
Well, you got half a threat.
If anybody's worried about XM and Sirius merging, I think it's necessary because we can't afford a phone system.
Do you want to meet?
Yeah, it's Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to you, Art.
It might have been divine intervention for that guy, because if we ever met, he might have an Adirondack coming out of his ass.
He doesn't like you, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
I don't like him either.
All right, here's Joey. Hey, Joey, this is crazy.
Yeah, man, we keep getting cut off, but it's on your end.
Yeah, it is.
We must have a time limit or something.
It's definitely our fault.
You know what it is? We have one of those old pay phones.
There you go.
If you don't put the quarters in, you lose everybody.
The operator needs more money.
See, God doesn't want this promoted.
Artie's really worked up.
Yeah, Artie's pissed off. I'm getting that feeling for the little bit that I can hear because I keep getting cut off. But Artie, it's like, you know, you hung with Mary Jo at the last show, right? Out here in L.A.?
I've met her a couple of times, sure.
He is right, Joey, though. If you bang Amy Fisher, it's going to f your kids up real bad.
Right.
Well, the thing is, it sounds like Artie's more concerned than Joey is. I don't think that's a good thing.
Who gives a shit about me? Listen, you know, who gives a shit about me?
But you should give a shit. You should give about yourself, because your kids probably give a shit about you, so you should give a shit.
Give 2 shit about. She can rip my chest out. At this point in time, she doesn't give a flying.
Who's this?
Who?
Mary Jo.
But what about your kids?
You know something? I love my kids. My kids love me. It's like, you know, I don't know what else to tell you.
You don't think this would hurt them?
You know something? I'd probably have to sit down with him, talk to him.
Well, maybe
You're
you
going to have time to talk to them before you
might want to do that before
bang
the date.
Amy Fisher?
Well, first you'll bang her, then you'll talk to him. Although I personally would love to see this.
Well, of course we would. It would be good for us.
I think a lot of people would. I mean, but seriously, I just want to...
When you talk to Amy on... But wait a second. When you talk to Amy on the phone, like, is she talking romance?
You know, we talk about a lot of things.
Have you had phones?
No.
But what, like, does she ever say, you know, I did love sleeping with you, Joey. You were so great in bed. You're such a man.
Well, you know what? She did tell me that she loved me very much back in the day and now. So it's like, you know, I don't think I'm responsible for her breakup with her husband or anything like that. I would hope not. But I think she's just looking for a change and move in a different direction.
She's vulnerable
Is it merely a coincidence that the two of you are getting divorced at the same time?
You want to know something? I didn't know this was happening on my end. This just happened like when I got out.
I see.
So I didn't know what was going on.
What is it, Freddie?
On my end. I actually have a couple. You know.
I have a couple of questions for Joey. Joey, when you were with Amy back in the day, did you think it was going to get more serious? Did you hope it would get more serious, or was it just a...
That's what it was. It was. Just,
but how about now? Do you think you would
I don't know.
see it develop?
I'm going to see where it goes.
Back in the day, he's saying she was just a...
Right.
Well, wait a minute.
He's not ruling out the fact that maybe it could develop into something. Otherwise, it would just...
Absolutely, he's not ruling it out. But to me, it seems odd because... You just found out you're getting a divorce. You're already ready to jump into something else with Amy Fisher?
Hey, he's been in prison a year.
Not that I'm ready to.
There's no other girls on the planet.
Right. You know what? And he's used to her.
By the way, Joey, have you had since you got out of prison then?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah. Oh, wait, David's back on the phone.
They can't talk about it.
Artie, David's back on the phone. He was in the middle of threatening you. We're sorry about the phones.
What was the threat, David?
Get to the point where you can shoot him.
Continue your threat, Dave.
What was the threat?
I don't know.
You were saying, do you want to meet?
Hey, buddy, maybe he wants you to be in the next Mafia Princess movie.
Listen,
maybe it's a business movie.
I have heard that you have sparks of genius. I just haven't seen it today, that's all.
All right, dude. You know what? I said my piece. As a matter of fact, this little argument is probably going to get you more press because you're on Howard's show than anything.
Listen, I'm not here to get press from me. I'm excited about Amy and Joey and their...
That is exciting.
That's what I'm here.
You know, David is very excited about Amy and Joey and Mary Jo. He's been excited about them for
David,
a long
why are you excited?
Amy, Mary Jo, and Joey together, they said that would never happen. And the fact is, when you see Mary Jo on Thursday, whatever, she will tell you that I brought them together. And I'm looking for people to have love and be reunionized and have fun and have good families. I have children. I know what you're saying, Artie, but you can't, at some point or another, when your kids are grown up, I don't know if you have kids, but at some point or another, you have to live for yourself. And you can't always live in the past.
Okay, Dave, but let me ask you this. All craziness aside.
I mean, kids are my number one thing. I'm working for 9.
Well, listen to Artie's question.
Okay, so suppose someone shot the mother of your kids. Would your kids... Well, suppose in the past it happened. Would your kids be upset if you were dating them publicly?
Well, listen, I'm telling you right now, people change, and I don't know what was there 15 years ago. I wasn't part of Mary Jo and Joey's relationship. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if there was drugs and alcohol. 85% of all crimes have something to do with drugs and alcohol.
Right.
We'll say that.
Well, I know something about that, but, you know.
So my feeling is, and believe me, I know something about this, too, and I work for the sheriff's office. They're wonderful people. Sheriff Lee Bach is the finest man I've ever met. He's going to be governor of the state of California. We work for charities called 999 for Kids. And
do you think you could hook up O.J. and Nicole's sister?
Nice.
Yeah. What about that?
O.J. was in the same cell that Joey was in, by the way.
Is that right?
And we went in there, and the reality is what we're trying to do is show there is a lot of crap that can happen because of alcohol and drugs. I think if you stay away from alcohol and drugs, there's less than a 15% chance that there's going to be a shooting.
Let's see what the fans have to say.
I can't argue with that.
Stephen in Cleveland, you're on the air.
Thanks for taking my call, Howard. You know, I other than the shooting, I mean, this was just nothing more than an affair. But, man, Joe, you got to look at this thing like, you know, what it's going to do to you, the relationship you have with your kids. I mean, this guy's nothing more than a parasite trying to make a buck. Artie, you hit it right on the head on the...
I think Artie's changing his mind because, Artie, I think you realize if people are in love, anything can happen. You can have cancer. You can be an alcoholic. You can be a drug addict. I'm not saying anything that's too far away from any family in the world. Why doesn't everybody deserve a second chance?
So let them have love on their own, buddy. I mean, why do you...
why do you have to hook them up?
What is your interest in it?
What's your love connection?
Why are you the love connection? You know, I'm doing a project coming up with, with many talent that are superlative talents the fact that Joey and Amy are this item that they are is not my doing. I just happen to facilitate it.
All right.
Like Sinatra with Dean and Jerry.
Exactly.
I freaking love you.
Listen, I got to say something. You know what? I've met Joey and Mary and now Paulie a couple of times. And to tell you the truth, I have an affection for them because I probably have the same background as them. I'm the same type of person. And I really like them. I do. I think they're deep down, they're good people, all three of them. And I just feel that it's just good. This is going to tear them further apart.
Artie,
this is the worst thing that could happen to a family.
People show their sides. Like, you have a side that you show the public. But then some
David, you can't think this would be good for Joey's kids to sit there and know their dad is now in love with the woman who shot their mother.
You've been through a divorce, Howard.
Yes.
You know that a lot of stuff happens when you decide to get divorced. Your kids sometimes take sides. All sorts of things happen. All I can tell you is
but, usually it's unjustified.
Yeah, I mean...
At the end of the day, this is all for the love of money. What are you talking about, pal?
I'm just saying, as someone...
I'm just telling you, the reality of this is people go through divorce, people go through separation, they go through alcohol, they go through drugs.
They usually don't go through gunshots, though.
You have a life. And, you don't live it only for your kids. You live it for your kids before they're 18. And then they have their own lives.
Oh.
Yeah, but a lot of this stuff is history.
Howard?
Adam, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Is the guy from Cleveland?
No, now it's the guy from New York City. Go ahead, Adam.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Hello.
go ahead.
Hey, Joey, man, I got to give you some advice. You need to stay away from her. Not for anything else for your kids, but for yourself, man. She is so stupid. I used to live across the street from her. I just moved 6 months ago. She is so stupid, she'll get you arrested for doing something stupid.
She is not stupid. You're wrong. She's a very... you sound like an idiot, but she's a smart girl.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see.
You're an idiot. She's smart.
She drives David. First of all...
And she's hot.
I want to hear this guy. Let me hear this guy. I want to hear this guy. Seriously.
First of all, her husband spent all her money. She told my wife and her girlfriends in the neighborhood. Nothing left. Gone.
We don't know that.
Okay.
This is hearsay evidence.
So Joey, don't worry about the money. It's not there. You have to start it all over again. Number two, the girl drives around the neighborhood with the kids in the back seat, not buckled, jumping around in the front seat.
Oh, that's all hearsay. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't even know if he lives across the street from Amy.
We don't know who that is. Joe, you're on the air in Vineland, New Jersey. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
No, different Joe. Go ahead, Joe. Joe from Vineland, are you there? Son of a ball's my show, and then he's not there.
That son of a...
Let's go to Aaron, who wants to say hello to Joey Buttafuoco. And, of course, David Krieff. David claims that he is putting together some sort of reality show right now around this monumental meeting between Joey and Amy.
Well, I know that he was taping Joey
while
he was in the prison.
A meeting. Now it's gone past that, and these guys are rekindling their relationship.
If they make love, will you tape it?
Only if you're there with me.
All right, let's go to Aaron. You're on the air.
Hey now, Howard, Aaron Crane, Chicago, bro. I think you're overestimating the public. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. No one out there gives a flying about David Krieff and Joey Buttafuoco.
Well, why are you calling right now?
Exactly. Why is he calling Howard?
Because I'm a fan of Howard Stern, and he puts him on the show for some reason. No one seems to care about you.
You're wasting your time calling.
Don't you think it would be outrageous if Joey began living and in some sort of relationship with Amy Fisher?
And wouldn't you want to have cameras there?
I would.
No, I don't think so. I think it's old news, and no one really cares.
Hey, can I tell you, their spouses, Howard, are amazing. This guy, Lou, is a ex-cop. He's a trip to watch. And then Ivanka is this gorgeous Russian that is going to be in Playboy as well. I mean, and the sons and the daughters. Let me tell you, if anything, what we're doing is we're putting Dr. Phil together with all of these people, and we're going to work out their family life.
Dr. Phil is involved in this project?
No.
No way.
You couldn't get Dr. Phil in on this. You got Dr. Phil on this?
Yeah, Entertainment Tonight
Dr.
and the
Phil
Insider
McGraw
has the rights to this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a Paramount production.
Howard and Robin and the guy from Ohio and anybody who calls it with a negative, it is a big part of recovery as well. And I know everybody says, oh, recovery this, recovery that. But at least for me,
what are you recovering from?
It's a start. I'm recovering from like 15 years of insanity. And for me to be able to move on, you have to face some of these things.
I got a feeling Joey's already made up his mind. He's banging Amy Fisher.
Yeah. It's a done deal.
This is a done deal.
He thinks he's owed.
Yeah.
With or without conscience, huh?
He's saying the only way he can move forward is to bang this broad.
He certainly is not banging Mary Jo. That much I promise.
Hey.
Is Mary Jo a part of this at all?
I don't think so.
What if Amy then falls in love with Joey, and she goes out and shoots another woman in the face?
Well, that's my fear. Every woman will have to watch their heads.
That'd be fun.
If Joey says
every
hello.
woman who's jealous goes out and just...
Amy's on the loose again.
Not every woman, Amy Fisher.
Maybe this time Joey will shoot someone.
No, not me, man.
He won't even go near a gun at this point.
No, like Dominic told me years ago, it's all about recovery and forgiveness and all that. Dominic, but it's true, though. He
doesn't even like seashells anymore.
All right, so there it is. David Krieff, who is producing a special.
Correct.
That is going...
more than a special, it's a series.
A series around this meeting between Amy Fisher and the families and Joey.
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
How do you think? People, seriously, I mean, if we were living together someplace out here, hopefully, because the weather's better.
Oh, my God.
You know, and doing different stuff, whether it's rolling in Hollywood, any up and down in Hollywood, doing shows, whatever, going to shows.
Going
to Vegas. No, not like going to a show like what you do, Artie.
No, but I mean, you said doing
hilarious. I love you guys, man.
Okay.
But doing that kind of stuff, hitting Vegas,
You and Amy.
Oh, my God.
Do you think people would watch?
Putting $500,000 down on a crap table and having some fun. I mean, just, having some fun like that. Is that a crime?
I don't want to see
a crime?
An attempted murderer having fun.
Yeah, no, it is bad, Joey. I think what Artie was trying to say is that this has tremendous, explosive ramifications in the life of your kids. This is the woman who shot the mother of your children in the face.
Believe me, I remember that.
Yeah,
Joe, I'm saying, again, I think we have similar backgrounds. And if my father was having an affair with a woman, and that woman shot my mom, and years later, he started dating this woman again.
And taking her out in Hollywood and having
Taking her out to Vegas and having fun on television.
Now I understand.
I think I would take a bat to your head when I saw you.
Artie, is that true?
Yeah, I would probably hit my father in the head with a bat.
Is that stuff true that you just said about your family?
What?
Your father had an affair, or were you just...
No, he was supposing.
Why, Dave? Were you smelling another series?
Dominic, Dominic, you're on the air. Go ahead.
That's the idea. You don't know.
Dominic was Joey's lawyer for a while.
I started with Joey, actually, through Howard, and then I helped Mary Jo later, and Joey knows that.
Yeah.
And then I helped Amy get out of jail. So I kind of was there from the beginning to the absolute end.
Okay.
And I understand Howard and Robin's attitude, but what I don't understand is why you would make the comments you make about Artie, who's the best guy in the world.
I love Artie. You're talking to me, Dominic, or somebody else?
Krieff, whatever.
Oh, no.
Krieff.
Well, I love Artie, man. I've seen him. I
don't know
Artie's
Artie. I think he's got sparks of brilliance. All I'm saying is it sounds to me like this issue is sensitive, and I don't know why. I don't know Artie. All I can tell you is there was alcohol and drugs involved 15 years ago. There's not anymore, and if there's not, then at least people can think clearly. That's all I can say.
Alcohol and drugs by who?
By Amy and I think Joey was probably...
No.
Joey never did drugs, and I read every probation report.
I was totally clean.
Absolutely.
Totally clean when all that went down. I got clean in 1988
all
from
it takes
everything.
is one person to be alcoholic.
If you can make money with this, that's up to you. But I think Artie's point and everyone else's point is true, and that may be something Joey accepts. But if these kids came out of this okay, I say that's an act of God almost, because they went through hell. I was there.
Do you think things will change when they're 25, that Joey makes a decision like this to do anything in his life?
I don't know.
I don't know. They hate Ivanka, his current wife. They have given her such a hard time. They've never accepted her. It doesn't matter if it's Amy Fisher, Ivanka, whoever it is. Their family is never going to accept anyone as a mother.
Wow.
Hey, Dominic?
This is almost like a movie that you wouldn't believe the script.
Hey, Ben, I got to tell you, and anybody who's listening to this, Dominic and I have always said this, you're very rare. And I've been through attorneys and met with them, and I got to tell you something. You have never lied to me, Dominic. You have never misled me. You will help me make decisions to go on and make the right decisions. And I got to tell you, man, you never lied to me. You never told me this. Honest to God, you were great for me, and you helped me recover for this. This is now part of my recovery.
Okay.
Still 15 years later. I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know.
If Amy calls me, I'll give her a free divorce. And when Mary Jo called me, and forget why, you know who paid for it, and that was my...
Right.
And it was a lot of money. But all I'm saying is, listen, you got to do what you got to do. But I think Artie
who I truly love, is just trying to say to you, you know, is it going to hurt the kids? And maybe that's a test you're going to give.
Yeah, I think
babies, Dominic. They're not 8 years old.
Well, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter if a kid is 8 years old. If a kid,
are you telling me that at some point or another you don't?
Listen. There's a billion women on the planet. We're talking about.
There may or may not
be. We're talking about specifically the woman who shot
and there's
Mary
their
Jo.
mother.
Listen, you want to know
one other thing people are forgetting that she was underage when he was having with her, so there was another act of victimization going on.
Nobody wants to listen to me. You guys are doing a great fucking
Listen. The thing is, you know, I never met Joey's daughter.
Joey's going to Amy Fisher. I hear it in his voice. He's hell-bent on doing this.
But after I met his son...
I'm hearing that now they're going to just put the two of them in a house and see what happens.
Right.
That's crazy.
Am I right, David, or not?
You are brilliant. You're the only one that makes sense on this show. Because to me, you understand this show.
Oh, you're nuts, David. I'm going to get on Artie's side in a minute.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. People make money off snuff films, too.
Really?
I don't know why I'm so smart, but I'm telling you.
But I can't see. I mean, it's one thing to have them have a meeting. It's another thing to have them dancing around town.
Hold it.
Going to Vegas.
Joey, it's a done deal, isn't it? Pretty much.
You're underestimating Amy. Amy has 2 kids.
Hold it, Dominic. I didn't get an answer. Right? I didn't get an answer.
She's a great mother.
I don't think she'll do anything to harm her kids.
Joey.
If you 2 could put a show on.
I got to have a word in here. Joey.
I agree with Dominic. I really do.
Joey, you're going to have...
I've always been the voice of reason.
Wait.
Oh, and God bless you, and I love you.
So what do you agree with? He's saying not to have sex with this girl.
Well, that's not the issue.
That's not
I
the issue.
discussed that on the phone today before they even meet, whether or not they're going to have some Amy's children have to see a headline like that.
So what's the issue?
You could sell this as a reality show.
You want to see them in a house?
Wait. What's the issue?
I don't even know. Howard's the only one that brought it up. I've never brought it up.
What is the issue?
If you can believe this or not, honestly, from my heart, I owe Amy a huge apology.
It's not about...
For me to get started into this another phase of my life, I owe Amy a huge apology, and whether anybody's there to see it or hear it or not, and I hope somebody is, because I owe it to her publicly, I really do, because of the last try, and the last try I was a maniac.
And by the way, this got the highest ratings of any Entertainment Tonight sweep whatsoever.
I'm sure it did, Dave. I'm not arguing there's going to be interest in this, but, you know, after I met Joey's kid, Paulie, I honestly said to myself that night, I said, wow, that kid turned out great. He's nice. He ducked the bullet. He got through it, and he's going to be fine. And now you're dragging him back into it. Why test him twice?
Actually, Artie, you and I have something in common.
Artie, in my defense to that, I love my children, and I'm sure you speak to Paulie, and he tells you he loves me. We have a great relationship. We go riding our Harleys in the hills and everything, and I have a great relationship with Paulie.
Oh, here we go again.
Are we there?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
My son Paulie is not 12 years old anymore. He's 27. He's a grown man. You know?
I know, Joe, but...
And my daughter Jessie, I'm sure you met, you know, she's working hard and she's doing her thing. She's 24 years old.
He didn't meet Jessie, he said.
Oh, okay.
I never met Jessie, but, you know, again, I just said to myself, God, this kid ducked such a bullet in his life.
Look, we're going over the same thing.
Right. I don't know that Joey's actually... Have you told your children of what you're doing?
No.
I haven't seen or spoken to either one of my beautiful children.
Wait, David, you got to shut up for 3 seconds and let the guy finish the sentence.
That's okay. You guys are doing a great job.
Joey.
Yeah.
You said you were interrupted. David jumps on every line you say. What did you say? You haven't seen your kids how long?
I haven't seen Paul or Jessie since I went into the county, and that was January. I haven't seen them.
So it doesn't sound like...
I've called and left messages for Paulie, but I haven't heard from any. I haven't heard from them. I know that they want to see me and speak with me, but I haven't. And you know, for everything that everybody says about me, and we've all ducked this whole thing, just gotten through it. I am a very sensitive guy, and I know you guys a long time. And Howard, you were the only one there back 15 years ago when all this jumped off, and you were really the only one who gave me the chance to speak. Honestly, you really did. You know, all
right. So, all right. Well, everyone's just saying to you, got to think this through.
I haven't seen my kids, and I really need to, but I just got out like 8 days ago, and I'm dealing with so much.
There's something wrong here between you and your kids if you haven't seen them for that long. So I would think real hard about whether or not you should see Amy Fisher. I
have a question. Did they visit him in jail?
No,
he said no.
He hasn't seen them.
No, I didn't want them to, guys, because it's a real place to be, even for the people who come to visit inmates. It's a bad place to be.
All right. Frank, you have the last word. Go ahead.
Who does?
Frank from Massapequa. Go ahead.
Hey, Joey.
You two deserve each other. You should take that money maker that you use in the body business and smack some sense into your head, you dope.
All right.
That's the last one.
That was a great last word.
Some neighborhood advice.
He said that. He's going to play that for all his friends Friday night. Sniffing coke, smoking weed. Come on, man. Whatever it is.
All right. Thank you, Frank. And
to answer Dominic, and because I respect Dominic, and I really, really do, because he's a real smart guy with all this stuff, and I just need a starting point. My starting point is apologizing to Amy and starting from that point for that last outbreak last May.
All right.
Honest to God, for me to be able to move on, guys.
All right, David, go ahead and give yourself a plug now.
Well, listen, there's a lot going on. We're very excited to work with the Sheriff of Los Angeles County, Lee Baca, who's going to be the next governor, we hope. Entertainment Tonight and The Insider has just been wonderful to give us the time. We appreciate you, Howard. I always come to you. You don't pay a dime, as you know, and I still come to you because I really appreciate everything you do, and you're a brilliant, brilliant communicator. And with Artie, you know this is nothing personal. I think we have some differentiation, but we love Robin, and I just thank you so much for the opportunity to be on the show tonight.
All right, thank you, David. And David Krieff, Joey Buttafuoco, thank you, and keep us posted on what happens now.
Got it, man.
All right, very
Listen,
good.
guys, honestly, I hope everything turns out all right. I really do.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks
a
lot.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Bye, Howard.
I don't.
I mean...
Well, you hope everything turns out all right.
Yeah.
No, I hope the thing is a failure.
Well, that's what I think Artie means.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks all right is that everybody is okay.
Somehow everybody's okay is what I mean. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Artie, you made the right point. The fact of the matter is...
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you do. No,
well, you met the kids, and you had a personal feeling about what they're going to have to deal with as a result of it.
What you said was not out of line. You said to David, this isn't right. And more importantly, though, the only area I disagree with you is, forget David, Joey's got to think this through.
No, I know.
It is his decision. I thought you were putting a little too much responsibility on David.
I agree with you, but I mean, we happened to be in the conversation together. I agree with you. Joey's a grown man, and David's a businessman, and Joey has every right and every opportunity to say no to this.
Right.
I'm just trying to get Joey to think it through more. Man.
I think he did the right thing.
I do think it's odd, 8 days out of prison, that your priority is meeting Amy Fisher and not your kids.
Going to Vegas.
That's a great point. Yes, Fred?
I respect Artie's opinion. I respect him as a human being, but, David ultimately is doing nothing any worse than Entertainment Tonight when they do the Anna Nicole Smith stuff.
Right.
I mean, it's like, it's like they're dragging her corpse all over the place to get ratings.
Yeah. Ultimately,
so he's basically on the same par as Entertainment Tonight. And until people stop doing that kind of shit, David's free to do what he wants.
It is Entertainment Tonight. Didn't he say he's working with them?
Yes, he is.
Well, it's a shame. I mean, look, he said it's got the biggest ratings ever. I know. I realize that. That stuff is interesting to people.
It's interesting to people. Look, it's no different. I put Joey on because I think it's interesting. The fact of the matter is that Joey's decision now is, as Robin says, do I go and make amends with my kids, or do I go fuck Amy Fisher?
I don't think he's the father of their kids or something. And no father would do that. I mean, I would love to have asked Joey, had his daughter done something similar, had she been seduced by an older man, and maybe, I don't know, how Amy came to shoot this person, whether she was coerced, she was on drugs or whatever, how would he feel? Would he feel good about his daughter? I mean, would he be angry about the situation?
Yeah, it's too crazy.
And I sort of what you were doing, Howard, they're dancing around the subject like going to Vegas. I think putting it that bluntly, like, are you going to pay Amy Fisher? I think that might set him back a little bit.
Maybe make him think about it.
That's what this is about, and maybe it'll make him think twice. Because obviously David likes that because he wants that innuendo that might happen.
It would be a spectacle if those two got together. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is, I think Joey's mindset is already, I got to get back together with this girl to keep the story going. And what we what we managed to do here today is give him a sobering thought.
I could not believe that he could say, do you think it would be interesting for us to be throwing $500,000 on a table in Vegas and having some fun?
Yes, Wheels, go ahead.
More entertaining than the Sons of Hollywood on A&E.
Wheels, you're on in Bristol, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Howard, my brother was shot and killed at 18 by one of my best friend's brother. I mean, I can't imagine how it would tear my mom up if I even continued to be friends with the kid.
Right. That's exactly right.
Joey has to weigh the consequences of, like, is it worth it damaging his kids for money? It's bullcrap. There's no, I'm sorry. He's sorry. She shot his wife. his kids are first, man. It's ridiculous. My mom suffers every day, as do I.
That's a very sobering thought. Irish John, you're on the air in New Rochelle.
Hey, good morning, Howard. How great would this television special be if Amy Fisher took out a gun and shot Joey Buttafuoco in the head? That's
now you're
the only
talking.
thing that would make it watchable. And Artie, way to stand up for yourself, man. Kick that guy's ass.
All right, Frank.
I'm not looking to fight anybody.
I remember when Amy Fisher was first tried and convicted, there was so much anger against this girl.
Right.
And nobody could understand why she was even being released.
That's right.
She tried to murder a woman. The only thing, she failed at her attempt to murder.
Mary Jo could easily be right now. Easily.
Absolutely. Frank, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard. 20 years, man. I love you. It's the first time I've ever spoken to you. But Artie, I love Artie, but he's way off base here. I mean, I love the guy. He has some great insight, but...
What is he off base about?
About Joey and what he's going to do to his kids. You know, David's right. No matter what Joey does, Artie doesn't have children. And Artie, you have... And I'm not saying, Artie, you should never get married, by the way. 15 years of hell for me. And,
well, no, look, I understand I don't have kids, but I think as a child of someone, I can relate to this.
Anything, Artie.
Frank, I want to understand your point, so I'm going to slow you down. What are you saying that Artie is wrong about?
Lecturing Joey on what he's going to do to his kids.
But wait a second.
Why can't he do that?
How can you not stop for a second? Now think about this. Your mom was shot in the face.
Because of something.
Because of an affair that your dad had. And now your dad's going to hook up with that broad. Now, how does that not affect you?
And go have some fun.
Well, he's considering it. So we said, Joey, maybe you ought to think a little harder. Now, also, the man got out of prison after being in a year, and Robin pointed out to him that, you know, maybe you should repair your relationship with your kids first. So the fact of the matter is, while Artie doesn't have children, he is thinking of himself as a child and how he would feel.
It's wrong. I mean, what happened, and that was Amy Fisher's doing. I mean, I grew up in the area. I went to the gym where Joey used to work out, Future Physique in Massapequa.
Well, what is your point?
The point is that Artie needs to understand that no matter what Joey does, I mean, Joey could have been the greatest father in the world.
No matter what Joey does, what?
I don't think he'd ever be accused of that.
His children are not going to accept another woman. No one.
Maybe that's true.
That's neither here nor there.
But they're sure as hell not going to accept the fact that he's banging the woman who shot their mother.
Right.
So that's 2 times. That's Joey being a prick to the second power. You know.
That's right.
That's the point.
So it seems that you're agreeing with Artie.
And again, everybody's still overlooking the fact she was underage. So, you know, it was an older guy taking advantage of a kid.
A million things wrong with it.
Which...
And the argument of they're not 8 years old, they're 27, look.
Means nothing.
Right. I mean, you ask anyone in their 40s, you ask anyone in their 40s how different they are from when they were 27. People change the whole, and there's parent issues till the day you die, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? You make the point at 8, 10, 12 years old, however old they were at the time, they had to deal with, hey, your father did this, and your mother got shot, and that whole thing. Now they're going to have to deal with, what's your dad doing now? He's back with the woman who shot your mother?
All right, we've had enough of this discussion. We're going to move on.
I'm just saying, when I met the kid out in L.A., you know what? I felt so happy he seemed okay, and I felt bad for him, and I said, here's just a guy I'm doing a shot with at a bar. I hate why I know him. You know what I mean? He's at a complete disadvantage because I know him for this reason.
That's right, and he shouldn't even be known.
No, he should just be like a friendly dude I'm drinking with, and, you know...
the reason they had to move to Los Angeles was because their lives were such hell
You're right.
in Long Island.
You're right.
He survived it once, and why bring him back into the same situation?
Discussion over. Let's go to the spots. We have...
He's got like 80 scripts. He had you know I'm obsessed with man purses and stuff. So he's carrying this leather briefcase. It looked very nice. It was made by John Varvatos or Varvatos or however
nobody knows how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that guy. So I said, "Hey, that's a nice man bag."
Was it a briefcase or a man bag?
It has a shoulder strap.
Okay.
He probably has it with him. It has a shoulder strap, but it's not a purse. It's like a briefcase, like I carry.
With a shoulder strap.
With a shoulder strap. Okay. Like a messenger bag. Leather messenger bag.
But the messenger bag has a flap.
Yeah. I think he's got a flap. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I said, let me see what's in that thing. I open it up. It's like 50 scripts. I go, wow, this is a good bag. with the scripts.
Yeah, did the scripts come with the bag?
Like, he's not only is he good looking, he's got the scripts. I mean, if he wasn't married, do you know how much pussy he'd be getting?
He had to stop. Pussy was going to kill him. That's probably why he just got married.
It's good he's married. Grounded him.
He would have just never worked. He would have just been having pussy all the time.
Huge amounts of pussy. Like,
it would have killed him. He would have overdosed on it.
The amount of pussy, just with that. If I carried that bag, the amount of pussy I could get.
They took him to the hospital. What's wrong with him? He OD'd on pussy.
They should sell pussy. They should sell that bag to guys who look like me.
With the scripts.
Oh, let me open my bag. Oh, man.
Vagina pussy.
This Ashton Kutcher's bag, man bag, is like the Green Lantern's ring. You open it up and magical things happen.
No. I think it's that face, Howard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
you can't get that from a bag.
He's a good-looking guy.
Ashton,
what's up?
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I put my radio voice on for you this morning.
So, what brings you back to the show, man? Got a new movie coming out?
I got a new movie coming out. I do have a new movie coming out. I'm actually just coming back to the show because, I don't know, Howard invited me to go to a party, and we had fun, hung out, and, I don't know, I thought he was actually saying nice things about my last movie. And so I thought it'd be nice to come and do the show and hang out.
Yeah, he was talking about that this morning, how he was hanging out with you. You guys jammed a little bit.
Well, he jammed. I didn't jam. I don't know how to jam. But he was jamming.
So excited to be back? It's been a long time, right?
It's been like 7 years, man.
Nice, dude.
I think 7 years is probably about right. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, I think 2003 you came on.
Yeah, okay. So you know. You got all the math done, huh?
Yeah, I read up on you.
All right.
All right, man. We'll see you in there.
All right, buddy.
So here's Ashton Kutcher. He's in the movie Killers, where his wife... There he is.
With his wife?
Might be... Yeah, well, the plot of the movie is wife. Hey, Ashton. Look at you. You made it.
I made it.
I didn't think you'd make it, man, after the big band rehearsal.
I'll tell you, well, the band was big. The band was big.
Well,
you were actually good. You knew how to play.
Not really. Let me tell you something.
Well, obviously you're punk.
Yeah.
No, listen, I was the one getting punked. I'm the one who did. I had no idea. Demi was trying to, force me into it.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to talk about the moonshine and everything else.
The moonshine?
Moonshine.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened to my voice.
What happened to your voice is...
Is he the lead singer?
No, he didn't even sing. You sang a little, but this weekend in L.A. was so really surreal. But the reason he's not feeling well, you're not feeling well.
I'm losing my voice.
The reason he's losing his voice is he went to Jimmy's party.
Yeah.
And we partied pretty heavily. Then him and his wife go out to play pool somewhere. Where? At Soho House? The Soho House.
Yeah.
It had to be. What time did you get to sleep?
2:40.
2:40, and then you had to get on a plane and fly to New York. I mean, why am I the only one neurotic about sleep and that you have to get your rest?
I don't know, Howard.
You know what I mean?
We slept for 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, to me, that's nothing. I have to have rest, and people are running around and going crazy. I was just saying, that briefcase of yours.
The Barbados one.
That is a pussy fucking magnet because it's loaded with scripts.
I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you.
When you opened up your bag, there was about 10 movie scripts in there.
No, there was 2.
2?
Yeah, they were in a binder. It's a rewrite. It's actually one script. So it's one script and a rewrite of that script.
Isn't that a pussy magnet? I mean, when you've got a briefcase full of movie scripts in Hollywood and you look the way you do. I saw pictures of the evening of Jimmy's party. I'm standing next to you and David Arquette, and I'm standing next to John Stamos, and I look like a fucking goddamn monster next to you pricks.
Stamos is handsome. I mean, that son of a bitch. He's been good looking for fucking 50 years.
Yeah, but I mean, can you imagine Ashton Kutcher and Ryan Phillippe and all these fucking good looking guys, and then you see me, and I'm like, and my wife's looking at pictures of me from the evening, and I'm like, I look like a goddamn monster with these guys. I mean, really, it's horrible.
You had a whole look going on. You were you had the whole black.
Now, see, that's not
hair
fair.
and
That's not fair.
When you got hair hair like that, when you got hair going like that, you got like the guitar.
I was like Slash.
You were fully like with your short band for for the strap for the guitar. So it was like
it looked so bad.
You were playing it with your chin.
It looked like a ukulele.
It was an average size strap, but on him it looked like it was too small.
But don't you agree? We should go over the guest list of who was at Jimmy's party, because that was
a sassy party.
That was I'm sure like that's no big deal to you. You probably go to A-list parties, being married to Demi, and you got your own fame.
Here's the thing about that party: there were no assholes there. Like usually you go to these parties and there's this sort of that like upper crusty like those, and they spend their time all together and they don't talk to anybody.
Right.
It was like a non-asshole party. I mean, I was probably the biggest asshole there, and that's a good thing. Like, yeah,
yeah. But you say, but I know what you mean about this. Jimmy put together a party in my honor of coming to L.A., and it was really some party. I felt like I was part of Hollywood in a way, you know? I was kind of feeling full of myself. Like, let's review who was there. And then we got to talk about this band room. Jimmy set up a band room where you could have any instrument you want, you play. And so I was playing guitar. John Stamos came in. He plays drums. I mean, he's a really good drummer.
Drums, he's a great drummer.
Because he plays drums for the Beach Boys, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, obviously he must be able to play drums.
But it was a weird vibe. Like, I get up and I'm first playing, and Ashton wasn't playing yet. And the original band was me, John, and Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, a weird thing was happening. John was getting upset with the band.
John Stamos?
Yeah, like David Arquette was playing trumpet.
Oh,
and which didn't fit in, but it did.
But it was also a couple of the guys from Kimmel's band, too.
There were a couple of guys from Kimmel's band.
Like professional musicians, but Stamos was getting pissed because he was the best guy there.
Yeah.
He was angry that he was the best musician there.
Yeah, Stamos.
What did he think was going to happen?
There was a weird thing happening. So John Stamos starts going, you know, man, this is bullshit. We can't agree on a song to play. I go, okay, let's play Louie Louie.
Already the band is fighting.
So I'm
That's
playing
the first thing you do.
So I start playing Louie Louie.
Ugh.
But that's the only fucking thing I know.
It's 2 chords.
Yeah, C, F, and G.
It's hard to go wrong.
So I'm playing Louie Louie, right? And we were doing our thing, and Stamos he's getting mad that everyone's such a fucking bad musician.
Yeah.
And he's bad-mouthing Mark McGrath. And
really?
Yeah, Mark McGrath.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a spat. It looked like they were going to fight.
They were going to fight. Because
what was Mark doing?
Because John goes, what's with this guy? He's a fucking singer and he doesn't know any songs. And I go, does it really matter?
I'm the only real musician here.
If he's going to drum, you better know what you're doing.
I said, we're all high as a kite. You got to hear this. Johnny Knoxville was there. Johnny shows up with his wife. Is that his wife or his girlfriend? I don't know.
Johnny Knoxville looks like he's 80 years old right now.
Right.
He's beaten his body so much. He walks around. He's like an old man. He's like, so
it's catching up with him.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We'll just have it right down here. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's real polite.
Okay. And he's real super polite. Like,
everybody's ma'am and sir.
But he looks like he's like 80 years old. He's got like his business is all screwed up.
I guess that jackass thing is not a good thing to do.
He's still putting that catheter up his cock every day, twice a day. And I mean, Johnny looks like
that'll age a guy. I mean, when you get your dick broken, like everything after that is like downhill.
What a mess. So Johnny, I'm talking to him, and Jimmy has a full, beautiful bar. I'm drinking vodka. He goes, never mind that shit. He goes, Johnny pulls out a jar. Like a jar, like a jelly jar with a screw top, and he goes,
a mason jar.
He goes, have a drink of this. It's moonshine. I go, moonshine? What the fuck is moonshine? What do you mean?
Moonshine in Beverly Hills.
He's a hillbilly, and these guys
from Tennessee,
his
cousins or something.
His cousins make moonshine. They make their own alcohol.
This was Blue Flame moonshine, which is supposed to be the good stuff.
Well, I took a smell. Like, I just took a smell. And Ashton's wife, Demi, says to me, you're a real pussy. Drink the moonshine. So I said, what do you mean I'm a pussy? I'm not going to drink that crap. That's probably poison.
Yeah,
I mean,
Johnny Knoxville's uncle made it.
I said, look at Johnny.
She was calling you a pussy because you called Stamos a pussy, and then Stamos drank it. And the first thing, I walked into the party, and Stamos was like, you're a pussy if you don't drink this.
Right.
It was like the first thing, and I'm like, everyone, okay, well, I don't want to be a pussy, you know?
I never felt such peer pressure because, I mean, after all, there's Demi Moore saying, like waiting.
You can't have that.
She sees I'm not a real man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
was she drinking it?
And then like Courtney Cox is drinking the moonshine,
and
she goes, "Come on, man!"
All these girls are.
She's like, "Man up, drink the moonshine." And I go,
"Are more more manly than you.
I'm such a fucking woman. I won't drink the moonshine. I wouldn't. I smelled it. I knew. That's why Johnny looks like he's 80 years old. He's drinking moonshine.
It's either that or lighting himself on fire. One or the other.
Yeah, or smashing your balls into a truck.
Something.
But
I mean, they make, it's not prohibition. You don't need moonshine.
No. But it was fun, right?
The moonshine was potent. I mean, it was heavy stuff.
Then you kept saying you don't know how to play an instrument, but then you got up and then you're playing the piano like Billy Joel or something.
I took when I was 7 years old, I took 3 years of piano or something. I don't really know how to play.
And your wife's a good singer? She was up singing?
She was singing?
My wife can do anything.
She's singing.
She can do whatever she wants to do.
She can. She was really great.
I didn't know she sang.
Well, if you hung out at the kind of parties I hung out at, you would know this kind of shit.
Yes, I would.
You're too busy going to charity benefits.
I'll do my thing. You do yours with the moonshine.
Talk to me about charity for a second. How does a celebrity pick their charity? Now, are you trying to get rid of the sex slave industry or something?
Human trafficking, yeah.
Human trafficking. There's a million charities you can get involved in. Why human trafficking and sex slaves?
I saw this thing on one of those 48 hours special thing, Nightline or whatever, and it was these 6 and 7 year old girls in Cambodia,
right?
That were working in these brothels, and these grown men were going in and sleeping with the 6 and 7 year old girl. And this is not really morning talk, but it was just so disturbing to watch, to see what was happening with these kids. And I started researching, and I found there's twice as many slaves in the world today as there were when Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
Wow.
I didn't even know that. And it's like a $32 billion industry.
So you got involved with that? Yeah, because Robin's involved with every fucking charity but that.
Isn't Demise involved with something called the Rebecca...
The Rebecca Project?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw an email getting passed back and forth about, but I don't know whether she's associated with it.
Everybody's helping everybody.
We just started our own foundation. It's the DNA Foundation.
Well, anyway, so you got a new movie coming out, but that party at Jimmy's,
that was fun.
It was fun, but that's not a big deal to you, right? Because you guys don't you party with Brad Pitt and
we don't go out that much. I mean, we're so when you're in New York, you stay home mostly. It's like you're not going out. That's when we're in Los Angeles, we don't really go out that much.
So Jimmy's party was unusual for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I just got off work. I came straight from work and went straight to the party, and then
it was a big deal. Rick Rubin. Natalie Maines was there. Jeff Probst flew in for it.
Wow.
I mean,
it was a party you fly in for.
Jeff Probst flew in for it?
Yeah, he had to do the Survivor finale. He flew out that night because he
didn't want to miss it.
He was in New York. He flew to the party, and then he flew back to Survivor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a good time. I was busting his balls pretty good at that party.
Jeff?
Yeah, it was fun.
Why?
I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
But anyway, so, it was good. It was really good. Ashton's new movie is Killers. This is where you play a spy. You quit the spy business.
Yeah.
After you quit the spy business, you get married to Katherine Heigl.
Katherine Heigl.
Is she a pain in the ass to work with?
No, she's great.
Why does she get a bad reputation of being cuckoo?
Yeah, I don't know. I think she had a thing on the what was the Getting Knocked Up movie? She had a thing with it was the guys in the movie and I don't know what it was. I didn't really get into it with her.
And yeah, she had some sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think when you have one thing like that spike up, then every time they do want to make a story out of it every time.
So working with her was easy.
Yeah,
you liked her. So you're a spy. You quit the spy business. She marries you. You never tell her you were used to be a spy, and then all of a sudden, some guys put out a hit on you.
Yeah, there's a hit. There's a contract hit put on me, and it's like one of my friends or neighbors, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty basic plot line.
So what's you're Superman because all of a sudden when your wife learns you used to be a spy, she's kind of freaked out.
Yeah, she's kind of freaked out, but she's also kind of impressed.
Yeah, right. She digs it.
I get to kill people.
Yeah,
it's fun. I just wanted to shoot a gun.
And you get to do all that.
I get to shoot guns and jump through windows and dive off boats, and
it's
fun. And make out with Katherine Heigl.
So
it's like free cheating,
Yeah, I know. There was a picture in the Post View yesterday making out with another chick.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
That's going well.
You're making that movie now.
That's in a movie. That's a movie, yeah.
No, I understand that, but you get to make out with there's a picture
I know,
of
it's
him,
like free cheating.
But your mouth is open and your tongue is practically down her throat.
That's not true. That's not true. It might be touching a little, but not down her throat.
Isn't that tough on your marriage? I mean, you're constantly fucking making out with other chicks.
She does it too.
I know, but I mean, Jesus Christ, between the two, do you get jealous when you see your wife in a movie or you're doing this?
I get a little jealous, but she's just good. She's good with it. I don't know. She's okay with it.
How's the marriage going?
Great.
How's the sex?
Amazing.
Are you having as much sex as you used to have?
Yep.
No kidding.
Still goes down.
After all these years?
7 years.
What is the secret to you
Lots
and to me?
of sex.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you instigate it mostly?
It's mutual.
How do you instigate it? Give me some tips here. How do you keep it fresh?
Sexting.
Sexting?
Yeah, the texting. But
you're
sexting.
Big with that?
Oh, yeah.
And you write her dirty messages
all day long.
You don't send pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
But just across the text.
Of your cock?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
You send to me pictures of your penis.
Penis.
Not the penis. Penis. Not necessarily that.
Sex her now.
I think you have to just be don't just wait till I get home. I'm gonna ruin you.
I'm gonna ram it into you.
I'm gonna ruin you when I get home.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you do it.
Yeah.
You get home and you actually follow through.
Yeah.
Will she put on outfits and stuff for you, or?
Nah, we don't do all that business. No.
You get in the room and you get down to business.
Yeah, just get her done.
Do you think you got enough fucking out of your way? You got married very young. How old were you when you got married?
Nah, I wasn't. I was 25.
25 when you got married.
That's not that young. I'm from Iowa. People get married in Iowa when they're like...
That is true. But you
13, so he really
12.
waited.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
When you were young, I mean, how old were you when you started modeling?
19.
Modeling's a nightmare?
Well, it's not. I mean, it's hard to feel good about yourself when, it's like...
Howard would feel really good.
I would feel great if someone would pay me
But
for
there's not a whole lot of earnership there. You know what I mean?
My wife has said to me, she said when she used to work with male models, it's a very, very strange career. For women, it's not such a stigma, but for a man, it's kind of weird that... Because you're really not doing a lot.
It's like getting a jigsaw puzzle that's already put together.
Right.
You can't feel really good about what you've done there. Like that's just what it is.
Did you do the runway and all of that?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh yeah.
Imagine the pussy you got when you were doing that.
It didn't ramp up. It's hard to be like, because part of it's like what you do for a living. It's like, oh, I'm a male model. Like, it's not like really like girls aren't like, oh shit, I'm going for that.
Girls are turned off to male models. They don't see them as ambitious.
There you go.
Right.
I don't think it wasn't that. It wasn't like flowing then.
So when you got that job on TV,
that helped.
That was like, thank God.
Yeah, that helped.
I'm done with that.
That helped.
And you were a badass growing up, right? I mean, you robbed a store or something. What did you went to jail or something?
Yeah, I had like a third-degree burglary thing.
What kind of a store was it?
I broke into high school, like my school. It wasn't like
the school store.
No, just the school.
You broke into school?
Into the school.
Crazy.
I want to get out of school.
I was, we were trying to rob stuff out of the school. And
you were trying to rob. I actually did something like that.
What is there in school that you want?
Come on, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
What do they got? Pencils?
All that equipment and electronical stuff. My cousin was like trying to break into the soda machine and pry it out.
Yeah, they got free yearbooks.
Yeah, they got vending machines in there. Let's go.
Yeah, they keep it all in there. When you got married, you did a Kabbalah ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Are you still into that?
I still study it a little bit, yeah.
But the me's more into it.
We're both into it, kind of equally.
You're not wearing your little bracelet.
Where's your red string?
Oh, no. I'm doing a movie right now, so I can't really wear it.
Well, but Demi doesn't wear it.
Yeah, she does.
I don't see I mean, I looked her over. I didn't see any
red string?
No.
Maybe it fell off. I don't know.
So when you get married in a Kabbalah ceremony, what is that? I mean, is that like a Jewish ceremony, or is it something?
Yeah, basically.
You step on the glass.
Who's that guy?
That's your rabbi. This is the actual ceremony.
Wow. Nice. I do.
So some of the things you got to do is you got to dance around a circle around the bride circles the groom 7 times.
7 times.
You did all that.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Whoa, now what is it? So are you Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish.
But you're Kabbalah. But that's Judaism. I don't understand.
But here's the thing. I think religion's kind of awful.
Yeah.
I think that there are probably more wars created because of religion than piece that's actually ultimately created.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't preclude me from, studying spirituality. Like, I believe there's a God, and I believe that part of that's within us, and I think I have a soul, and so I try to stay grounded through spirituality.
Right. So
but I don't like to follow all the rules and do.
You just like learning about it. You feel spiritual, and that's it. And that's as far as it goes.
Well, it's all it's like do unto others as you want done to yourself, and everything else is sort of your kind of how-to book.
So when you're making a movie with Natalie Portman, I was obsessed on this picture because I'd like to make out with her too.
She's cute, right?
Yeah.
She's super cute. She's like
super
5 foot something tall though. Like I stand next to her, we look like we're different species.
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3", but she's like it's weird. We have like a really weird height thing going on.
When you do a love scene with her, do they put her on a box or something to make?
I haven't done it yet. I haven't done a love scene with. I had to kiss her. I had to kiss her in the scene, so we were just standing there,
Right.
But I had to lift her up to even kiss her.
Do you get turned on at all? Let me be honest.
No, well, I mean, in a scene like that, in a sex scene? Yeah.
Did you have sex scenes with Katherine Heigl in your new movie?
No, I don't have a sex scene with her.
Nothing. No kissing, nothing.
There's like kissing, but not like a sex scene.
Nothing hardcore.
No, like I kiss her boobs or something.
You kiss her boobs?
Yeah, just just kiss them.
Kiss her boobs.
How do you write that into a script?
See, that's why Hollywood marriages can't last.
They've been doing pretty well.
Tough, yeah.
Well, we're doing great.
Well, how do you know if they're doing well?
They're still together. I'm just counting years.
I mean, at the party, you guys seem super tight.
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got up there. She encouraged you to get up and play with the band. You were being kind of shy. And
wow, because I don't know how to play an instrument. I don't know how to sing. No, come on. You were like jamming out songs on the...
Man, I felt like I was on top of the world, man. Look who I'm jamming with. All these fucking Hollywood people.
He's ready to start a band again.
Yeah. We might start a band. I might actually go book it on a talk show.
See, now that would be one of those vanity projects, right? Where you have all your buddies
you could book it.
Sure.
who have names, and then everybody would just go
and
because
we do
it
Louie
was
Louie.
you guys, and then they'd listen to this bad music.
So when you're on the set,
it's like when the bands break apart, and then different factions of those bands try to get back together and form that new band, like the Revolver.
Super bad group.
What was that, Revolver?
Revolver.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you're on the set with Katherine Heigl, you don't get physically attracted to these? I don't understand how it works.
Nah, you just don't. But they're also telling you, like, okay, I want you over here. I want you to, it's like square off to the camera a little bit more.
But you get actual boners and stuff, don't you, when you're making out with Natalie Portman?
I haven't gotten there yet.
No wood.
Well, I haven't done a scene that has taken it there.
Well, you've worked with Cameron Diaz.
It's not to say that you wouldn't in a sex scene with someone.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you could.
And so do you have to sort of detox after something like that? So you go home to your wife and you got to be like, oh, shit.
Well, like when I was doing that movie Spread, like at the end of the day, there was like 7 days in a row that I had like sex scenes that I was shooting.
Right.
And then you'd go home and you'd just be like, I'm so over it. Like, it's like... Like it was just like enough.
I can't even have sex.
Like I could imagine how a porn star would feel.
No kidding.
Like I think the porn stars would like get done at the end of the day and be like, I'm not.
Yeah, you would think. Well, that I would understand. But I mean, you're working next to all these actresses and stuff. I just don't know I don't know how you go away on a movie set for 4 months or something, and you're hanging out with all these hot chicks, and you keep your marriage together.
Well,
it's quite remarkable.
Like we'll go on location with it. We'll just go together. So it's like we're not apart.
That's
for
smart.
Very long.
That's a smart move.
We have like a 2-week rule. We're never apart from each other more than 2 weeks.
Right. You know what it is, though? The porn stars, when they make a movie, they're finishing. They're actually coming. And they're sick of sex. The problem is you'd have all this foreplay.
Ramp up.
Exactly. And then you got to be kind of curious. Do you ever find yourself, you go home like at the end of the day, and then you're like thinking about Katherine Heigl, what it'd be like to fuck her?
No.
You don't?
No.
You can't admit that anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, because you can't say
you could admit it.
You could. Would you say that if your wife's your best friend, can you sit there and say, shit, I just did a love scene with Katherine Heigl, and you know what? I was getting a little bit turned on. Can you tell her that? Can you be that honest?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I can't. Yeah. I can tell. She's like my best friend.
Yeah.
So I got to be able to tell her everything.
Well, that's pretty good. Now, when you got are you on bad terms with your family? When you got married, you didn't have your family there? You didn't bring
No, my family was there.
Was your brother there? You have a twin brother.
My brother
right?
wasn't there.
How come your twin brother isn't there?
Because my brother was married to a woman that was like when they got divorced, sold all these stories to the tabloids.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want her coming and selling stories to the tabloids.
So did you tell your brother that? And
yeah,
was he pissed off at you?
he was upset that he wasn't there, and I'm bummed that he wasn't there because I wanted him to be there. But I was like, I can't invite your psycho ex. I can't have I don't want the whole world knowing about what's going on.
And that didn't cause a tremendous rift between you and your brother?
No,
because at the time he was in love with this woman, and
Yeah, but I told him that she was a psycho. That woman.
But now they're divorced.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
What does your twin brother do?
Yeah, and does he?
He sells 401k accounts.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Does he look exactly like you?
No.
You're fraternal?
Yeah, we're fraternal. He's blonde hair and blue eyes.
Is he good looking like you?
I think he's a handsome guy.
Is he as handsome as you?
I think he's a good looking guy.
I mean, is he as handsome as you?
I don't think he's as handsome as me.
Is there jealousy between you and your brother? I mean, you're this big star. You're married to Demi Moore. You're making fucking movies. You got tons of dough. I mean, is there tremendous jealousy?
No.
No?
No, there's not. You know what? My brother's a great guy. I wish I was as good of a guy as my brother is.
No kidding.
He's a great guy.
So you're close?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where does he live? He's still out in...
He lives in Iowa.
Iowa?
Yeah.
I don't
know.
see him enough, but...
When's the last time you saw him?
A couple months, like a month and a half ago or something.
Right, because he's in Iowa. How the hell are you going to go out there?
Yeah, you're not going there.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a business meeting in Iowa. I'm like,
right.
I'm just
You just drop by. I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's got to be strange for you to be like a young guy. You've hosted Saturday Night Live. You had television shows. You had a modeling career. You're making movies. It's just an incredible life, right?
Kind of heady.
It's pretty good.
How do you stay level? Like, are you mean to people at all? Do you lash out at people? Are you? I mean, in other words, have you gotten carried away with yourself, or are you staying grounded?
Well, that's
you seem very grounded to me.
That's why I study that
Kabbalah.
Stuff. Yeah,
keeps you grounded.
Did you think you had a moment where you could have gone off?
She beats me up.
What do you mean your wife beats you up? She says to you, "You're getting out of line."
No, yeah, that's part of the deal. Like she's just like, she puts me in place.
Right.
But
I do the same thing for her.
Do you feel that you once had a time where you might have been headed?
That's like right when I met Demi. I was like on the verge of like this could get really bad.
You were getting out of control with the women.
I was getting out of control with the women.
No kidding.
I was abusing it.
You were.
I wasn't being nice. I was abusing it, and I was like, and it was not good. Like it was bad. I was like, all right, that's it. And then I met Demi, and then it was like I just shut the spigot off.
No kidding. Yeah. You knew it was right.
It could have gotten bad. I mean, I could have drowned. In what?
It could have been the OD.
I could have OD'd.
I can imagine.
It was either coming down to that or like some infectious disease that would be like some new infectious disease from getting too much.
And you would be patient zero.
So when you say you were bad,
it was just bad.
Would you sometimes have 2 or 3 women a day?
It was just bad.
It was bad. You were a bad person. Because you're using people and they're using you.
I was very honest and upfront about it, and I was like, listen, this is not. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not interested in that. I want to have. And it was like, okay. But I think that there's a part, the girl, she's thinking like, wow, maybe he is, or maybe he could be.
He's just saying this.
Right.
I'm going to be the one that changes that, and I was just abusive of it.
Damn, man, I wonder what the hell went on. You should write a book about that.
Met the wife. That was a good thing.
And straighten, yeah.
Just save my ass from.
Where do you meet her? How does
I
that
met her
go
through
down?
a mutual friend.
And she walks in the room?
Yeah.
And she probably thought you were a douchebag in the sense that
she did.
You're probably going to try and fuck her and leave her.
I was trying to do that.
You walk in the room, Demi Moore's there, and you're instantly attracted.
Yeah, well, I was like taking a shower, and it was like her and a buddy of hers that was a friend of mine that I was trying to hook up with also. And it was bad. I mean, I'm going to be honest about it. It was bad.
Hey, if I was you, I'd be bad too.
She knew. And then I I was like taking a shower and getting changed, getting ready to go out. And I came out without my shirt on. And Demi
good move.
Demi takes the piss out of me immediately and is like, when we said we liked your haircut, we didn't. And so then I'm like, okay, great. Now I'm the asshole. So then I walk and I get dressed and I come. And then Demi was like making a phone call to her youngest daughter, who had like an art project or something to do, and I heard her outside the door talking to her daughter, and I was like, I want to be with a person like that.
Because she seemed grounded and...
Just based on the way she was talking. And then I said, I need to talk to you later. And then that was it. And then we just spent the rest of that was it.
Yeah, but she probably thought, I'm not going off with you because she's probably looking at you like, you know what, you're just interested in fucking.
So that's what she said. She said, if you just want to talk, yes. And I was like, yeah, I just want to talk.
But meanwhile, you wanted to fuck.
Yeah, of course. But then I went, and then we just talked.
You did?
Yeah.
You weren't an animal.
No. Well, I couldn't.
Did she think it was
like closing off? She was like the door was shut. Nothing was happening.
Did she think that was a move when you walked out in your towel? Because you're a good-looking dude.
It was a move.
You're a muscular. It was.
She knew it was a move. Yeah.
You mean you walked out in your towel on purpose?
On purpose.
You knew you looked good.
I was.
Yeah, that's a great move. If I looked like him, I'd be nude. I'd walk around with my schlong out. I hope you have a small dick.
Nah,
you got a big penis.
No, I'm not like in demand. You know what I mean? It's not like
but you have a good size. You're as big as that Starbucks. You're as big as a Starbucks coffee cup.
No.
What size is that?
No, it's not. I'm not like working the Vente mocha.
So your move is when you were seducing a woman, you walk out in a towel.
No, that wasn't my move. That happened to be the move that.
You know what
that move.
You know what my move is? I walk out in a ski parka.
That's it.
I keep everything covered up. It's unbelievable. And then. She probably didn't really want to take you seriously romantically because she knew
she didn't.
You're a womanizer. Yeah. There's no way you're going to be a serious contender. There's no way you're marriage material. And you had to prove to her that you loved her.
That was it.
How did you prove it to her?
I don't know.
You just hung in there.
Just hung in there.
And then you get to fuck.
I just shut everything else off and then focused on just this is the person I want to be with.
How many weeks does it take for you to get into Demi's pants?
It took a while.
A long time. Even for you.
She was it took a while.
Weeks? Months? What?
It took a while.
How long?
It took a while. I don't know.
More than a month?
Not more than a month.
Oh, good. All right. Because then you're losing your mojo.
More than a month, then that wouldn't have worked out.
Here's my prediction. First night you talk, second night you fucked. That's what I think. No way.
She was not.
Did you make out the first night you met her?
Yeah, we made out.
You made out?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that must
but are you seeing her like every day of that month? How often are you seeing her?
She was actually she flew out. She left. She had to leave the next day.
Right.
But then her plane got stuck and there was an issue with there was like a weather issue, so she couldn't leave, so she came back into town. And then we hung out a second night, 2 nights in a row, and then she left town for like a week.
Ah, okay.
But we were talking every day.
Yeah, you should see these two little lovebirds.
I'm sure.
She was very supportive of him in this band that we were in.
Well, you know what? Do you like being the poster child of, like multiple family? How that works together? Because, Demi and Bruce are still good buddies. And
Bruce was at the wedding. That I don't fucking understand at all. I don't want him at my wedding.
They're everywhere together.
You were bummed by that?
No.
Really?
He's a good guy.
You don't care?
I was at his wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, Bruce was the rabbi. He married him.
He performed the ceremony.
Yeah, right.
He's a good guy. Bruce is a great guy.
Yeah.
I hang out with Bruce any day.
Yeah?
With the wedding, well, not at the wedding, doesn't matter. Yeah, he's hilarious. Has he been on the show, Bruce?
No. Bruce hasn't been on the show.
He'd love the show.
He's a fan, supposedly.
No, Howard, he
hates us, doesn't he?
I thought he said he did like me. He said he had no problem with me.
What happened?
John interviewed him once some years ago, and he got really mad.
What did John do to him?
Who knows? Hey, Ashton, so when you get married, when two powerhouses get married, and you're both wealthy people, do you do the whole prenup thing, or did you bang out a whole agreement?
I didn't do it. She had more money than me. I didn't do a prenup.
You didn't do a prenup?
No.
She did one.
So there is no prenup?
No, there's no
prenup.
But now at this point, I mean, you're making tons of dough, so...
I don't care.
You don't?
No, I don't really care. It's money, whatever.
How's that all work, though? Everybody just pulls their money together?
Who pays the bills?
Who pays the bills? How's that all work out?
We have a joint account, and then we have our own separate account.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
It's whatever. It's money.
When you buy a house, who buys it?
Yeah.
We buy it together.
Okay.
But we have property that we each own from before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you split the electric bill?
Yes.
The movie's called Killers.
Yeah.
You're the spy.
Yeah.
Who reveals to his wife that you're a former spy.
I'm a spy that reveals to my wife that I was a spy because people are trying to kill us, and we don't know why.
Is it a comedy? Or
it's a comedy. It's an action comedy. It's great. It's really, really good. I've seen it, and it's great.
I will be happy seeing this. I like the premise.
I think you'll be happy seeing it. I think there's not going to be enough sex in it.
I don't give a shit.
You don't
about
care?
That. No,
all right. But then I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's funny. Tom Selleck's in it. Gee, I mean, he's got the most gorgeous mustache you've ever seen in your life.
Right.
And
he still has that mustache.
Then the mustache is unbelievable. I mean, this thing is like a Balkan forest.
It's got its own personality.
It's unbelievable.
And you are still tweeting, right?
Yeah, still tweeting.
And you have 5.5 million followers on your tweets.
4.8 million.
4.8 million people just wait on your every word.
Yeah. They're not waiting on every word. They're following other people.
You know what I said to Ashton with that Twitter? They should pay him because
he did a whole thing. The big reason people knew about it was because of him and Demi. They did a big thing for Twitter.
You seem to be up on the technology. Is there something coming down the road that's better than Twitter? Like that you'll
What's next?
That's better.
What is the next thing?
There's different stuff coming. There's a thing called Foursquare that a lot of people are using.
Foursquare.
Yeah. It's like you check into locations.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of create a crowdsourced Zagat guide. It's pretty good. And then there's a thing called Daily Booth. That's like it's like people talking but with pictures.
I see.
Kind of a big thing.
So if you go on that, you could change. You literally made tweeting very popular. You were one of the pioneers of this thing, true? And really, you made it popular. You built a big business for them. Have they ever come to you and said thank you for being interested in tweeting? I mean, I would think they'd kiss your balls.
I've met with them. They haven't necessarily said thank you.
Does that bother you? You're providing content
It
for them.
bothered me for a while. For a while, it really bothered me. I was like, wait a second. Like, I'm helping to blow up your platform. Like, hook it up.
Right.
But now I sort of got to the point where I was like, it'll come back around somehow, somewhere, wherever.
Are you the world's greatest tweeter?
Nah, there are people that put more entertaining stuff down.
Robin is now involved, and it's very, very compelling.
Not a good
Do you like
tweeter.
it? You're not good in it? Yeah. I'm about to get taken. I'm about to get knocked off of the pedestal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening?
He's really got to go.
What are you doing this morning around the movie?
Today Show?
I have Today Show. Regis.
Oh, yeah. Regis
I gotta
and
go
the Today
talk
Show.
to Regis, your
All right.
buddy.
Yeah, so you got a lot going on. Yeah, he is my buddy. He lives in my building. My neighbor. All right, look. The movie Ashton Kutcher is in is called Killers. Go see it. It's romantic.
But it's got
a thriller. And there is some humor in it.
Yeah.
And I mean, what could be better than that?
Sounds like a good combination.
That's right. And look, he ain't bad to look at either. Let's be honest.
What about her? Does she get naked?
Yeah. No, she doesn't get naked.
No, it's a PG-13 probably.
I like how fired up you are about that. What about it? You naked?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Ashton, you will like this, that my wife was on Regis, Where You're Going, and she came out with a dog, and the dog took a shit on the stage.
Yeah, the dog shat on the stage.
And it got big laughs. And what you should do is take a dump on the stage.
Go and just squat it out.
Go over there, squat out a big dump. And I am telling you.
I heard this works on your show, Regis.
Just say, I understand Beth Stern was on your show, and she took a shit. That's the new Regis thing. Everyone's shitting on the stage.
Everybody just goes and shit.
All right, listen, we loved having you here. Good luck with the film.
Good luck with the band.
Good luck with the band. I'll contact you about the band.
Yeah,
and good luck
let me know
with
when we all get back together.
Ashton Kutcher, everybody.
Ashton,
Yeah.
how'd it go, man?
I think I don't know. You tell me.
I think it went pretty well.
All right, good.
So
you never really know on this show whether it went good or not. You find out once you get in the car outside and somebody calls in and they're like, "Oh, that guy's a fucking asshole." Like, who's he? You don't find out how this one went until afterwards.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Take it easy, man.
Back from L.A. My kind of town, that L.A. Yeah. You have no mic. Oh, that's because your mic's down, Robin. There's no way you
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah. Your mic is on, but I have it turned down off. was trying to send you a subtle message.
I got it.
I just don't know what the message was. Oh, my glasses are filthy. You know, that time difference with L.A., well, that wears me out. Everything wears me out, you know. But it's really weird when I go out there because there's like a lot of excitement that I'm there.
Well, I said it was like the Queen coming. Everybody was getting ready for you.
TMZ did a report. We went out to dinner. We got there Thursday evening, you know, you know, late afternoon. And we went to our hotel. We stayed at the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is a really nice hotel. And it pulled up, and then right away there were these like a paparazzi, but like a ton, like a million of them. Howard, you know, like I don't even know
how did they get on the hotel grounds?
That was it. And then the hotel people got upset. You're standing on our sidewalk, and then they were throwing them off the sidewalk. I said, listen, it's no big deal. Just you know, who gives a fuck?
Who owns the sidewalk?
I don't know, but it reminded me like when I was a little kid, and you go, "Hey, get off my lawn. That's that's my lawn." No, our property line ends here, man. You're always arguing with your neighbors. I don't know. Did you have that?
Oh yeah, I was telling you about the guy who would yell at the children every time they touched his grass.
Yeah.
That's like my grass.
Yeah, and it's like one little patch of grass.
Right. It's such a small patch of grass. It's not even worth fighting for.
So we get there, and there was a lot of excitement. And I said to Beth, I go, man, there's a lot of excitement.
Well, they're looking for something new to do, I'm sure.
Like, I'm the new guy in town. Like, you know what it is?
Enough of Kim Kardashian and her sisters and wherever they go.
Yeah, right. It's like, because I don't live out there, there's very, you know, most celebrities out there, no one's, Jimmy Kimmel told me that, he goes, you're just not here enough because everywhere I went, it was like an event. I was like, I must be like the president when I go
But that's
out
what
there.
I said. It was like a state visit from another foreign dignitary.
Even that guy from TMZ, Harvey Levin, was saying, on his report, wow, it was like Howard Stern is the king of L.A. So we got there, and we were meeting Jimmy and his girlfriend Molly, and J.J. Abrams and his wife, Katie. J.J. Abrams, who's been on our show, he did the Star Trek movie and
the Mission Impossible movies, right?
He's the guy who created Lost and all these shows.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy, and so we were all going to go out to dinner together at this place called Soho House.
Okay.
So we're driving, and then all of a sudden, there's all like it was like being Lady Di. You know how they chase you? There was like 3 cars chasing us. So I said to the guy driving us, I said, "Listen, man,
slow down.
This ain't
Let them catch us.
It ain't worth dying over." I said, "Let's just go." And
I mean, what happens if they catch you?
Yeah, I said, so you get out of the car, and these guys do not give up. Well, they'll take pictures, so who cares, right?
Oh, yeah, it's not like you're with somebody other than your wife. What are they going to catch you doing?
That's what Beth said. Beth said, it's not like we're dating, you know, in secrecy. And it's not like you're cheating on your wife. I'm your wife. It's okay. I said, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. So, because really, what are you running from? I mean, okay, so some guys are going to take your picture. Big fucking deal. So I get out of the car. And right away, it's so confusing. You can't even see where you're walking. They're popping so many flash bulbs. And then there were 2 cars worth of guys chasing me who are professional autograph seekers. Now, when I say professional autograph seekers, they have every picture I've ever taken or every movie poster, anything that ever came out about me, my books.
So how long does that take to get through them?
Well, those guys, you can't sign anything. I signed a couple of things, but once you start, they're like...
They keep flipping another thing?
Because that's how they make their living. They sell these autographs. So if you stand there and sign for 10 hours, they'll have you sign 10 hours worth of stuff.
Wow.
So I was like signing one. What happens is, though, you get out of the car. I can't even see Beth now. I get nervous about her.
Right.
All of a sudden, I can't even find... I wanted to actually look at where I was. You can't see a thing. It's blinding. All of a sudden, I feel some people grabbing me like the Beatles or something, like touching me and pulling me and pushing me. And I go, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Now I'm starting to get aggravated. This is how things heat up.
I mean, how far is the door from the car? I mean, what do you have to do?
I couldn't even fucking tell you because you can't even see in front of you, and they block. It's almost like what they do on the football field. There's a whole pattern they run so that you are
can't
blocked.
See where you're supposed to go. Where's the lane?
So I'm like, man, this seems dangerous in some weird way. Like, I could have walked into the street, got hit by a car. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And you don't know where Beth is at this point?
No, and now they're videotaping. So what they're hoping you'll do is either get in a fight with someone or you'll fall down or you'll look confused. So I was like, I don't want to do any of those things. I just want to get into the restaurant. So it's actually surreal. You don't know where you are. It's almost like being in a bee's nest. You cannot see a fucking thing in front of you. So fortunately, I brought Mike out with me. You know Mike.
Yeah.
And he was helping us get in, but it was crazy. I started to sign a few things. I said, this ain't going to fly. I'm not signing any more
stuff.
stuff.
That just makes more.
And then they follow you around for the whole weekend because they know you're an asshole and you'll sign everything. And you know, it's not like it's a fan saying to you sign something. Like a woman.
It's a guy with a bunch of...
Yeah, like I went shopping and this woman came up. She goes, I'm a fan. Would you sign this for my niece or something? I said, yeah, sure. You know, no big deal. But
she doesn't come with another one. She doesn't have another niece.
No. It's a whole racket, but it's really... I'm going to say dangerous because you don't know what the hell's going on, and they're hoping you'll get hit by a car. These guys, because
then they'll be the ones who tell all the stories.
Yeah, you have no idea if you're on the sidewalk. You don't know where the fuck you are. So we pull up, and now we're in a steakhouse, and by coincidence, I didn't even see him. Donald Trump had just gone in there with his wife, and so. The steakhouse is the wrong restaurant.
Because I was going to say, what were you doing at a steakhouse?
Well, it turns out the Soho House is 2 floors up. It's like a building complex. You know, it's like who the hell knows what was going on? You think I know what was going on? So I walk in, I finally get in there, and it was like wacky. So the guy goes, do you have a reservation? I go, yeah. And they go, no, we don't have your name on here. I go, is this the Soho House? And they go, no, this is BOA, Steakhouse.
No.
So I go, oh, fuck, you're kidding me. I go, I don't think I can walk back out there.
Yeah, like now you got to go back? That's crazy.
And then you sound like you're crazy because you're like, well, the guy goes, well, your car's right there. I mean, I go, where? And they don't tell you. This must happen all the time. They don't tell you the Soho House is
upstairs.
And there is a way of getting up there. I guess they don't want to encourage that through their restaurant.
They're pretending that restaurant doesn't exist.
Yeah. So I go, did you ever hear of a place called Soho House? Oh, no, that's right upstairs. We can help you get up there. I said, thank you.
Don't send me back out there.
The whole thing is crazy, man. I don't know. It was wild. And I'm telling you, we pulled up to the hotel. These guys, there were so many guys out there, so now they're fighting over...
How do they know where you are?
I don't know. It's impossible that they would know. First of all, I'm registered under my alias.
Yeah.
Which you seem like a retard doing, but thank God we do that. And I don't even know how they... It was a private entrance. I don't even know how they... I don't know. It must be someone from the hotel knows I'm coming and tips them off.
Oh.
It was crazy. It was like right out of the Beatles' Hard Day's Night. And, you know, I guess if I was single and I had a new chick
if you were
with me,
trying to impress somebody, it'd be another thing.
I'd pay people to do that.
That's right. You'd make this happen. You would say, come on, get a crowd out in front of the hotel so I can look important.
And you know me, how cranky I am and everything. And I was just like, boy, this is weird. But, you just go with the flow. I was like, wow, okay. So that was dinner Thursday night, and that was pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday, Beth was running around. She was on everything. She was on Jimmy Kimmel. Did you see her on Kimmel?
No, I have to go get the YouTube now.
She was really good.
I missed it. I heard about it.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of comments about it.
I'll tell you about the party that Jimmy threw.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that, but the funny thing is that Jimmy has a room where you can jam. Like, he's got all guitars and
in his house.
Yeah, he's got a whole like outdoor room. Like, I shouldn't say that doesn't make sense, but it's a room that's not part of the regular house.
Okay.
All right, it's like a guest house, but he set it up for like if everyone wants to go play instruments, and he says no one ever plays instruments when he has this thing set up. So a bunch of us went in there, and I saw pictures from the evening. And I'm standing next to Ashton Kutcher, who's coming into that this morning. I'm standing next to Ashton Kutcher and David Arquette, and we're jamming with our new band, which I'll be telling you about.
So you guys are now going to make music together?
There's something happening.
This is, what do they call this? Is a super group.
There's a super group forming. I'm going to tell you about it. But anyway, I saw pictures from the evening, and I look horrible in every single fucking picture. I'm standing next. It's like, Jimmy said to me, quite frankly, George Clooney would look horrible next to these guys. They're all handsome.
Well, now, come on. George Clooney's handsome.
He's making a joke, but I'm just saying, what am I doing up there? I look ridiculous. And Beth must really love me because she told me I look really hot playing the guitar with these guys. And I was like, oh, we need Fred here because... I'll jump to that.
You need a real musician in the band? Is that the thing the band is missing?
Well, it was really something, this trip to L.A. First of all, L.A. is the greatest because of that weather. I got to tell you, we're fucking around here in this cold weather.
I have tried to get you out of here for a long time. I'm not attached to this place.
I got 3 daughters, my parents,
Move them.
I can't move them. I got to be where my ex-wife's got the kids and all this stuff. But Ashley's getting close to going to college. She's got another year. Then I'm fucking heading out of here. That's it. I'm going somewhere.
I've been talking about that. Why do you think I'm on a plane every weekend in the wintertime?
Boy, that warm weather puts you in such a good mood. So Beth was running around like a maniac. I don't know if you want to hear any for Jimmy Kimmel, but I thought it was really strong.
Yeah.
I wonder how the fans are feeling because, Beth gets so much crap, and I thought she was really...
What do you mean?
Well, Beth gets so much shit from our fans for being my wife, and they're just there's a lot of people who are mean to her on the Stern Fan Network.
Oh, again, you're going on those things.
But I thought she did a really good job.
Because everything I heard was positive. It was not, I didn't hear one. I don't talk to those Stern Fan people.
Well, I had this whole thing where, I got there, and Beth was running out to go do Jimmy Kimmel's show to promote her book.
Uh-huh.
And the first guest is Ryan Phillippe, JD's pal.
Oh, cool.
And, he was at Jimmy's party, too. I'll tell you about that. It's good seeing him. He had his hot girlfriend with him. Everybody has a hot friend. So, anyway, so Beth went out, and she was like, she knew I'd be cranky because we were going to dinner afterwards.
Right.
With Jimmy and stuff.
Did you go to the show with her, or you stayed at the hotel?
I stayed at the hotel, which is something my psychiatrist will be proud of me for. We've been working on that kind of stuff.
What does that mean?
Where I learned to stay out of things. You know what I mean?
You usually would be micromanaging? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would be there and make it about me.
Directing.
And all that. Right. Yeah. Well, not
having
directing.
Your problems.
Right. Who knows? But somehow it would become about me. And it's Beth's moment. And then Beth went. And Beth was happy to go and all of that. And so I stayed at the hotel and ostensibly to get a nap. That was the thing because I'm Mr. Cranky.
And Mr. Nappy.
And plus, every minute I'm looking at my watch going, uh-oh. In New York, it's really 6 o'clock. I'd be eating my dinner.
You're like the timekeeper.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm hungry right now. Because it's really 6 o'clock for me. And I'm sitting in the hotel room neurotically and not sleeping because now it's my dinner time. And then we're not eating dinner until after the Jimmy Kimmel show, which is done like at 8 o'clock, but that's really 11 o'clock. I'm making myself berserk. I'm nuts about that time change thing. And
just forget it. It's the time you're there.
I guess. I hear you, but I can't get used to it.
Well, you only got 2 days.
So now I'm laying in bed, and then I said, I better beat off. Because now I'm in the hotel, and I'm going to beat off. Because I go, maybe that'll put me to sleep, and then I won't be cranky. I didn't even tell Beth I beat off when she was doing taping Jimmy's show.
You were
that's between us, okay?
Jimmy and
yeah, that's between us.
I had to take care of myself.
Yeah, please,
keep that from Beth.
Yeah, I have an honesty issue. I tell her whenever I beat off, but this time I was embarrassed.
What is that, like a pledge?
Well, I just say, I don't want to be uptight about it. Hey, I beat off. What's the big deal?
But, I mean, if it comes up, it's one thing. But you don't have to announce it,
yeah, but also, I wanted to have sex with her that night, so I didn't want her to use that, you beat off already. What are you doing over here? I just didn't want it to be an issue.
Huh.
Because she could take that the wrong way, like, what are you beating off for? You have me, I don't know. I didn't want to fuck things up.
I think you're making a big deal about nothing.
Well, welcome to my fucking nightmare. I mean, my God. Making a big deal about nothing every second.
Life.
Yeah. So, but nevertheless, even with the beating off, and I ate a bunch of bananas and everything, I still couldn't fall asleep.
Bananas, beating off, no sleep.
Nothing, because those are my 2 key things. If I eat a banana... Because I guess it has some sort of weird tryptophan thing or something.
I never heard that.
I don't know, but I never heard it either. But somehow I've convinced myself that eating a banana will put me to sleep because it's a complex carbohydrate or something like that. I have a theory.
Okay.
And it was a massive explosion when I beat off in the hotel.
Oh, man.
Did
you mess up the walls?
No, but it was like a 4-tissuer. And I burst through the tissue.
Oh, no.
I ripped a hole through it. I was dropping loads.
It's like that commercial for Cheerios.
We had to be moved to a new room.
Boom!
Yeah, I had to call housekeeping. Mr. Stern, you'll be needing to move to a new room.
There's an explosion.
Boom.
What just happened? The whole hotel was rocked.
I'm like, Mr. L.A., paparazzi chasing me. My hot wife is on Jimmy Kimmel. Blah, blah, blah. I'm in my room beating off and eating bananas. I'm so fucked up. When's it going to end? So, anyway. So then I'm sitting in the room. I go, shit, I should have gone to Jimmy's. It'd be fun. I want to see where Jimmy works.
You've never seen the studio.
No, I haven't seen any of it. Now I'm sitting in my room now because I put myself...
looking at 4 walls.
Yeah, now that I put myself in Siberia. And it would have been fun because I know Jimmy's got a bar set up there. I could have started having cocktails.
Yeah, it's like a nightclub, I heard.
Evidently. So I said, fuck this. I'm going over. So I got dressed. Then I had to figure out what to wear because we were going out to dinner. And I don't know what to wear out there, but everyone's casual.
Yeah.
But, even casual for me, I just don't look so good.
Well, you look good when I saw you.
No, I looked all right. Things are falling apart rapidly.
Oh, stop.
They really are. That's the bad thing about going to L.A. Everyone's so fucking good looking that, I really look heinous.
And why do you think all those people stay in the psychiatrist, the plastic surgeon's office?
Yeah, but you know what? Some people are going too far with it.
But that's why they do. It's an attempt to stay ahead of that, and then they make mistakes.
Yeah, I'm much handsomer in New York. That's a good point. That's a real good reason for me not to go to L.A. because I'll start looking like the Joker. You know what I mean? I'll be like, maybe I should get tugged back a little bit.
You'll be one of those. What's wrong with his eyes?
Yeah, well, hey, come on. It's competitive out here.
He looks like his eyes are upside down.
I look like a monster. Now, everybody's just very, very good looking.
I'm telling you, I was looking at Dr. Phil on Jimmy the other day. They were running promos of it or something. I was like, his crow's feet are going the wrong way.
Yeah.
He's even had a tweak. And he's no fashion plate.
I don't know. In L.A., I'm a 1, but in New York, I'm a 4. It's great. In New York, I could almost look cute on days.
Come on, there are some other places with good weather where you can maintain a 4.
Yeah. Mexico. My height gives me a 4. I don't know. So, so where am I up to? Oh, just Thursday night. Yeah, so... Yeah, I get over to Jimmy's, we drive in, and boy, that's a nice setup, man. You walk in, he's got like a whole bar, and the place is packed.
This is at the studio. You're not talking about his house.
No, I'm talking about at the studio where he works. He's got his own, it's like the Jimmy Kimmel Theater type situation. They don't call it that, but, he's got complexes of offices, and you walk in by the dressing rooms, and all of a sudden there's this huge party going on. Now, when I say party, I want to say 200 people partying with a bar and a full bar service.
It looks like you went out for the night.
Yeah, and if you know someone or you're sort of a VIP or something, I guess you get back into this area. And it's the place to go for drinks, like a club. And it's not even people who have anything to do with the show.
Huh? What's that all about?
I don't know. The bar's going, and it's, would you like a drink? And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. What do you got? Start out with a little white wine here.
Now, is it open bar?
Open bar.
Wow.
I mean, it was open bar for me. I wonder if these other people have to pay.
Yeah, I'm like, is Jimmy, subsidizing
I don't know,
his career by opening a joint?
But it is some vibe back there. And I even said to Jimmy, these aren't the guests or anything. It's just like, what's going on? It's like a whole other show.
You don't even know who these people are.
They could almost have a reality show just based on that bar. No, you don't know who they are, but they're all sort of somebody, but you don't know who.
Right, but I'm just saying they're not with the people on the show. They're not.
I didn't even hang out over there because it was too crazy. Because every time I walked by, people started cheering and screaming and going I wasn't going to go sit there and have a drink. It wouldn't have been relaxing.
Right.
I would have been the entertainment. So I was just sitting in the dressing room. Beth was in there, and all the producers and getting her ready and everything, and a lot of the guys who work on that show are big fans of mine, and then so Beth went out and taped, did the show, and it was really good. Like I thought she should have had more time. They had really good repartee. Beth and Jimmy. I don't know if you want to hear any of it.
I do want to hear.
Let's see. You want the full interview is 9 minutes. I don't know how much.
But wait a minute. How's your psychiatrist going to feel about the fact that you then got up and went over?
No,
there?
I was there at the appropriate time, like when I was called for. But they were running late on their taping, so I ended up being there to see the taping. I wasn't even supposed to be there for that, so it wasn't my fault.
All right.
You know. Ryan Phillippe was the first guest, and he was saying some really nice things about me. He was really being very sweet and talking about how his mom used to drive him around, and he'd listen to the show, and it was like his big influence. So it was not. I was really starting to feel very full of myself being out there because the people were carrying on about me and telling me I was a genius. Like Amy Poehler from Saturday Night Live was at I'll tell you who was at the party. But she was there, and her husband, and they were telling me I'm their hero and comedy hero, and I was just like,
How come they're all doing very well and are respected,
Yeah, I
yet
know.
we're still over here?
I know. I'm everyone's comedy hero, and they've all done very well in a respectable way. And I'm still this fucking
pariah.
This freak show. I don't know.
This social pariah.
Like Jimmy's got a show on ABC, Amy Poehler's on Saturday Night Live and has a TV show on NBC, and and I'm still some weird dreg or something. And so then Beth came back, and I told her how funny it was, and, everyone was really pleased. And then, then we went up to Jimmy's offices to get him because we were all going to go to dinner.
But did they not come in the same car as you? How come they weren't with you when you went to the Soho
Because they
house?
had a different car because afterwards they're going home, and, we were going back to the hotel. So, yeah, they had a different car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's when that whole Soho
This is why, like all those Hollywood people talk about conservation and saving the environment. Look at how many cars.
I know. But you know what? It was really kind of exciting because, I was excited for Beth, and I felt good, and she was nervous that, she wanted it to go well because she knows Jimmy so well.
Oh, yeah.
But, and plus you drink before you go on. I slowed Beth down.
She was drinking?
Well, yeah, I told you there was a whole bar with cocktail area. And
It doesn't mean you have to have a cocktail.
She had a glass of wine or something, but she said that's the key to getting relaxed. I mean, it's really kind of smart to give people alcohol before they have to go out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so anyway, so then the whole dinner thing happened Thursday night, and, and that whole story.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, this big Hollywood party that Jimmy threw was really quite something. I'll tell you the guest list. So this was Saturday night. So I really didn't even know who was coming entirely because, there were some people that I had invited because Jimmy said, who do you want to have there?
Uh-huh.
And then there were people just kind of were there, and I didn't even know they were coming.
So he's all dialed in, apparently, in this Hollywood scene.
Yes and no. I don't know. I can't tell what's going on out there. I'm so out of it. You know what I mean? Look at 90% of my life is pretty much, it's just me and Beth and then my kids. And then, I'm kind of sequestered in New York. So when I go out to Hollywood, when I go out to L.A., I'm telling you, it was, really strange. It was really like being the Pope. That paparazzi are following me like even Jimmy goes, nobody gets followed like this. This is insane. You would have thought I was Suri Cruz or something.
Britney Spears.
Or Britney Spears. It was wild. And and I didn't even tell you this. Like Friday night, I went out with just Jimmy and Molly to this Italian restaurant. I can't think of the name of it.
No wonder Adam Carolla's all upset.
Yeah, Adam was at the party. And Adam goes...
But you wouldn't give him any special time.
No, we invited Adam Friday night. He was shooting a commercial or something, and he wasn't available to come. So I met Jimmy and Molly over at this Italian restaurant. Because Friday I just did the same routine again. I hung out by the pool.
Now, was Beth busy all day on Friday?
All day pretty much.
Wow.
She stopped by for an hour. We went shopping for 2 hours on Rodeo Drive, which I don't recommend if you have any degree of fame. Because...
you can't move?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I didn't know what it was. I saw it in the movie Pretty Woman, Rodeo Drive, and Beth said, let's go shopping on Rodeo Drive. I said, yeah, why don't you get dressed up like Julia Roberts, and we'll go, and I'll look like me.
You're going to dress up as what?
There's no point in me dressing up. And I said, yeah, let's go shopping. So we hit, the first store you hit, then everyone's like, it's really kind of a tourist trap, actually.
It is. Well, of course.
What do you mean, of course? How do I know that? Pretty Woman, it didn't look like that.
Rodeo Drive.
Oh, well, I walk out there, and there's a I guess they have a lot of tour buses that come by. They're open-air tour buses, and it
Those
says...
big double-decker buses.
And it has Star written on it, and people are there to look at celebrities. They drive by the celebrities' homes. So I walk out, and they go, hey... The guy on the...
Did he have a bullhorn?
He had a bullhorn. Yeah, he goes...
And right over there is Howard Stern, the radio announcer.
That's funny.
You can't miss me, you know what I mean?
That's a movie scene.
And I go, uh-oh. Beth goes, all right, get back in the car. This is going to be a disaster. We don't need to go shopping. I said, listen, honey.
They're announcing you from the bus stop.
My new thing is proven to Beth that, like, nothing bothers me. I go, honey, we came here to shop. Big deal. So people see. So they're on a tour bus. That's not a big deal.
So they're announcing me.
Yeah, so they're announcing me. We're trying to cross the street, and now we're jaywalking because we're so desperate to get across the street and hide.
We're going to be hit by traffic, but
and
it's
Beth's
okay.
going, and I go, Beth, let's go into that store. She goes, no, I really don't want to go to that store. I want to go to the one all the way down there. I go, we're going to walk all the way down there. No problem. No problem. The guy's going,
Howard Stern is over there not crossing the street. He is crossing the street.
So we went in some stores, and Beth said to me, oh, I had enough shopping. Let's just go. You know, like we went to two stores.
Was a bust.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
It was a shame. But she was real tired from doing all this promotion, and I couldn't wait to get back to the fucking room. And
what'd you wear? What'd you throw on?
I just
the
had
shopping spree.
Same thing I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
I don't get dressed up. I don't know what to wear. But Beth looked all hot. She had on the big fucking heels and the mini dress.
So she was really doing the Pretty Woman thing.
I said, go ahead, come on, we're a Pretty Woman. And so I didn't realize it was a whole tourist thing.
Oh, well, yeah.
I thought it was very exclusive.
No, inside is very exclusive.
No.
Outside is nothing
You know,
but
in Pretty
tourists.
Woman, they almost throw the people out who are like scumbags.
Yeah.
Apparently, they don't. Everyone was allowed in because every store I went in, everybody was there.
Yeah, but they can't really buy anything.
No, I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but then we had to get right. We wanted to take a nap before the party because, as you know, the party started at 6, but that's really 9 o'clock in New York, which is the time I'm on.
So you took a nap?
Yeah, we took a nap.
Even though you'd been lying by the pool all day?
Well, I was turned on because Beth was wearing a short skirt, and we were on Rodeo Drive. I said, when we get back, I want to keep
so
that.
You didn't nap.
I said, keep that skirt on. Well, no, if I blow a load, I'll go right to sleep. So I know that. I'll tell him, like, I better have sex because then I'll fall asleep and take a nap. So I told her to take her dress. She should wear her dress, and we should have sex back in the room.
Right.
Because it'd be like Pretty Woman. Like, you know, we walk in the room, and then I take her.
Uh-huh.
But then she had to take a bath or a shower or whatever she was taking. She showed up in the room in her just a regular, you know, sleeping outfit.
Oh.
I got upset because I didn't have my Pretty Woman fantasy. I wasn't Richard Gere.
Oh, some other time when she's not working.
I want to take you in that dress.
You got to find a time for that when she's not working, Howard.
Yeah, right. She's all work. Workaholic. She did a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all over the place. And then we had to get ready for Jimmy's party. We showed up, and Jimmy's got this nice house. I don't know. It seems to have...
Sounds like a compound with extra houses for band setups.
He has like one little room. He has a house with a room that... In other words, I guess what you would call it is a guest house. You know what I mean? And like it's not attached to the regular house.
Right.
But he went all out for this party to welcome us because he had a bunch of people serving. He had guys cooking in his kitchen. He has a very contemporary home.
Uh-huh.
And the whole kitchen was filled with people cooking. And he's got a pizza oven, and they were making pizzas. And then
he wasn't making the pizzas? I thought he was gonna do some
he gave
cooking.
up. There were too many people there for him to cook. He evidently entertains a lot. Like, he'll just have a lot of people over.
Well, we've heard about those football parties he
Every
throws
Sunday.
every Sunday.
So then he's got the... so the first room he takes me to is this music room where there's like carpet on the walls.
Yeah, so he's soundproofed
He's got a keyboard, drum kit, and a bunch of guitars, a trombone, and a trumpet, and like a ukulele. He's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Who plays in there?
He says no one. He's never had anyone in there. I said, tonight we're playing. We're jamming tonight. I was the one who got that going.
Does he play anything?
No, he plays a harmonica.
I think he plays the clarinet, believe it or not.
No, he plays harmonica.
Oh, that...
If he's not competent, the clarinet.
So he's not going to break out the clarinet in front of guests.
So,
That's funny. He built this room. He doesn't even play anything.
But it was this big party in my honor, and it was really nice of Jimmy to throw that because I felt very Hollywood and I felt very accepted and very, very much like a genius. Like I was being very appreciated for my talent. Like everyone was coming in and saying I was their hero and I'm very, very funny and they listen every day. So, like, I felt really good. And I'm trying to think who was there. I'm sure I'll miss people, but...
You didn't take notes?
No.
You should have gone home afterwards and just, while it was fresh in your memory.
Let me see. Here, I'll write some people down, and I'll see if I can do this. Ben Stiller and his wife. I'm writing Ben Stiller and wife. And it was good seeing him. You know, we always enjoy having him on the show. It was fun.
He's a great guest.
Great guest. Then Rick Rubin was there. He came with also with a date, and Rick lost 100. Rick Rubin's the guy who produces. What does he produce?
He produced the Rolling Stones album. He, was instrumental in starting the whole rap thing with Russell Simmons.
Yeah, Rick produced my Private Parts album and all that. So he was there. He lost 150 pounds.
He got that big?
Yeah, he looks amazing.
I don't recall him being that huge.
Yeah. He was really fat.
Really?
And he's a vegan. He was
he was always vegan.
He was the world's fattest vegan.
How did he get that fat?
I don't know. He must have been eating like a cow. He must have been eating.
He can't eat a cow.
I go, Rick, you're the world's fattest vegan.
What the heck are you eating?
I know what it was, because he once came over to my house and we were eating Chinese food. He'll order Chinese food with all the sauce on it, but it's all vegetables. But meanwhile, it's all that fattening sauce.
Yeah, but he'd have to eat a ton of it, Howard.
Yeah, he was. But now he's a born-again guy. He's super thin. He's ripped. He works out every day.
Wow. Well, see, that's the thing that we've seen a lot. Remember Mark Didia?
Yeah.
Who was a fat guy when he lived in New York.
Yeah.
And then he went to Hollywood and got ripped.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Because, like I said, I went to a Hollywood party here, and I felt worse about myself than ever. Because they took so many pictures. And I'm standing next to these guys who, Ryan Phillippe and Ashton Kutcher and John Stamos, and each guy's better looking than the next. And I'm like, then when the pictures come back, I look like a hideous monster. Like I said earlier, I'm a 1 out in Los Angeles. Here in New York, I'm used to being a 4. I feel pretty good about it.
Terrible fall.
It was horrible. I was a 1. Maybe a 0.
Nobody's a 0.
No, because they have all these pictures of me playing with this celebrity band out there at Jimmy's house.
Uh-huh.
And every guy's good looking but me. And plus, my guitar had a very short strap.
Yeah, the way Ashton was describing it, it sounds like...
So I looked very Tiny Tim-ish.
The guitar was under your chin.
Yeah, I looked like I was playing you. And I didn't realize how funny it looked. I saw the pictures. But like I said, Beth must really love me, because she whispers in my ear. She goes, "Oh my God, it's so sexy, you playing the guitar, and then you were playing drums and you played keyboards." And I go, "Yeah, I try to tell you, I'm like a fucking Beatles."
You're one-man band.
Every instrument they put me on, they had to move me off.
You were the worst.
Yeah, I was the worst, because I don't know how to play any songs. But
you still okay. So Ben Stiller and his wife.
All right, let me think. Amy Poehler.
Who is?
Saturday Night Live, and she has her own TV show.
What's the TV show called now? Community.
Right.
No,
Community.
it's not Community. It's Parks and Recreation.
All right. Courtney Cox and David Arquette.
Okay.
And she's fun.
Yeah?
And David's fucking great, man. This fucking guy, so we're trying to work out this band thing.
Uh-huh.
And, various people were coming through and playing in the band. Stamos, I told you, was getting way too upset that the band wasn't good.
Yeah, it almost sounds like he and Mark McGrath got into a fight.
Well, yeah, it was kind of weird. Because Mark McGrath was at the party, Johnny Knoxville. But anyway, what happened was, I'm playing with Stamos and Mark McGrath, and none of us knew any songs.
You never knew any songs in common.
And John wasn't upset with me because John is afraid to get upset with me.
Right. He's not going to yell at you.
Yeah, because but he felt that I think Mark is a musician and he should know some songs. So he starts yelling that no one knows any songs, and this is ridiculous. And it's ridiculous that he's the best musician there. And I go, John, Mark, I go, Mark's a musician. Mark's written hit songs. He's in fucking Sugar Ray. He goes, I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, what is this? What is this? So we're having a band here, and
it's supposed to be fun.
And he didn't know any song. I go, calm the fuck down.
Does John have a problem?
John's crazy.
Does he need a talking to?
And John's dating this actress, Nikki.
Yeah.
Who's so hot. And I said, man, what? This is the girl.
Every girl he dates is hot.
I know, but I go, what's wrong with this one?
He'll find something.
Oh, yeah, he'll find something wrong with her. I'm like, boy, what is it like
To be looking for flaws on that girl.
Yeah, I mean, there's no flaw. If you saw this girl, any guy in my audience would marry this girl without talking to her. Because you'd say, I'll put up whatever the fuck she's got to say. And he's saying, best sex I ever had.
He's announcing that?
Yeah. And not a secret to her, too. And she likes it because she's
of
like,
course.
John Stamos has fucked everyone. He fucked half the girls at that party at one point in his life or another. Yeah, so so we're in this room trying to there was a lot of good-looking girls there, the actresses and stuff, and they're all waiting for us to play. And I think John was getting upset because we couldn't play anything. But people didn't care. They were drinking Johnny Knoxville's moonshine.
And he's only got it in what kind of
It comes in a jelly jar. It's moonshine. It's illegal, I think. I don't even know.
But I mean, how big a jar is it that he's got enough for everybody?
Like this big? Like a big peanut butter jar. Like a peanut butter jar.
Like a gallon jar?
No. A jug. He's like a hillbilly. He is a hillbilly.
He's bringing the hillbilly to Hollywood.
But boy, it made a big hit. He was like the toast.
Did you ever taste it? What is moonshine?
I did. I tasted it. It's horrible. It tastes like like a chemical.
So if you could get good booze,
right?
Why would you drink moonshine?
Jimmy had beautiful Kettle One there. I go, I want to drink Kettle One. I know where that was bottled.
Yeah, not this rot guy.
This was made in some dirty hillbilly's fucking basement with his feet. I'm not drinking this.
Don't even know how it's made, what he made it from.
But everyone was drinking it.
What do you make moonshine from?
And then
Corn?
Courtney Cox and Demi Moore, I mean, two beautiful women are saying to me, come on, pussy, drink it. They're slugging it down. And I'm like,
well, what are they, drinking right out of the jug, or is he pouring
No,
it?
Everyone's right out of the jug.
Where are we?
First of all, I wouldn't share a glass of water with Johnny, let alone his fucking moonshine.
They're drinking his moonshine.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not into it.
And what, does he have to drive it back to Hollywood, or is he getting it shipped?
I don't know. I don't know how it all works. Moonshine. It was good seeing him, though.
Moonshine.
He was there. He just
Did he look crippled? I mean, Ashton paints a pretty sad picture.
No, Johnny is killing himself with these jackass movies, and he's drinking moonshine.
For the pain to pain.
He looks older than me at this point.
Oh, my God.
And that's pretty old. You don't want to look that like that. He's such a handsome guy. What's he doing to himself?
Yeah, he's ruining himself.
Right. He's shoving things in his penis twice a day. He says it's getting so commonplace to shove things up his penis because he damaged his penis that
he doesn't even think about it.
Sometimes he jams it in too hard and it bleeds because he's not even thinking.
Can he pee?
I guess he can. I believe he can pee. That's the follow-up to so take your wings and fly. I believe I'm gonna pee. So finally, I guess Mark McGrath started to sing "I'm Just Gonna Fly," which is easy to play for me. It's D and A. Those are the two chords. It's just "I'm just gonna fly." Take your wings and fly. I did backup vocals. Now Mark swears I did a good job on backup vocals, but I don't think
we don't have any record of this.
I'm like, take your wings and fly. Take your wings and fly.
You're doing that part.
And I'm like Richie Sambora and Bon Jovi. I was like. It was a lot of fun, and then David Arquette got up and played, and then
was
Ashton
John
Kutcher.
happy when John Stamos
No, he was not happy with anybody's playing, and he thought everybody sucked, and he was annoyed, and we should have brought professional musicians to the party, so he could play. I'm telling you,
he's a prima donna.
Yeah. He only wants to play with Top Flight.
I thought he was a fun guy. Yeah. He's a prima donna.
So why can't we agree on a song? I said, because no one knows how to play a song. We don't know any songs. He goes, come on. Then he's yelling out all the Beach Boys songs. And then John
knows all those.
So John went on the keyboard and started. I didn't know he was so talented. He's playing keyboard.
He can play keyboards?
Yeah.
Oh, he really must have been annoyed.
So then I got on drums, and that was even more annoying. And Johnny Knoxville's so high on moonshine, he comes to me afterwards. He goes, I got to tell you, I didn't realize what a musician you are. I go, what? He goes, you were on drums. You were fantastic. I go, Johnny, you got to stop drinking moonshine.
Right. His brain is going as well.
He wasn't kidding.
Oh, dear.
I go, Johnny, I'm horrible. That's the first time I played drums. He goes, I wish I could do that.
Oh, my God. You can.
Yeah, I said anyone can. Anyway, so that was the party. And that's my Hollywood story. And then we came home. Now I'm here.
Now I'll go back to staring at the wall.
And, I'm here again for, to fuck around.
Hey, Jimmy, got some stories from this weekend, maybe?
Yeah, we had a good time this weekend. It was a lot of fun. I think Howard covered most of it yesterday, but I have some insight that perhaps he missed.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Lisa G is here. She's from the Howard 100
Lisa
News.
Glassberg takes shits at work.
Well, you started to talk about it early this morning. Ronnie Mund has confirmed it, telling Howard 100 News that Benji Bronk is up to his old tricks again, running into the studio just moments before the Stern Show starts.
Didn't I say I was going to fire you if you did that, Benj? I mean, why are you pushing me? I like you. Why can't you just do this one thing and be here on time? Hello?
Hey.
Talk to me. I'm serious. Why can't you just fucking walk in on time? I'm asking you. It's a distraction every time you walk in late. I mean, come on. You're making me look like a shit because I said I'd fire you. Now, if I don't fire you, everyone's going to lose respect for me around here. Hello? Talk to me. Why can't you get in on time? I'm being serious.
I think I usually am. 98%.
Yeah, I need you 100% of the time.
You're right.
I'm here on time. You need to be here on time.
That's right. I mean, you're right. What can I say if I do something wrong?
And like I said, I'd make you right in the back room, and you won't be in the studio anymore. I don't want to do all that. Just fucking stop pushing me, man. You're making me look bad in front of the staff. Do you get it now?
Yes, I do.
So now everyone's going to say whatever Howard says he doesn't make good on. You're making me look shitty. You're making me look like an asshole. I said, Benji, I'm going to fire you if you can't get in the door on time. And now I got to fire you, fucking ass, because I don't even want to fire you. I like you. I enjoy seeing you. Can you just do me this goddamn favor and show up for your job on time?
Yes.
Okay. Because you told me that before. Just do it. I don't give a fuck. Set 50 alarm clock. Robin's here on time every goddamn night. Every day or whatever day this is.
What is something changing? Does that happen? Is something different now?
I don't care.
I understand. I'm just
That's his
wondering
problem.
if there's something in his life
Go
that
to
changed.
bed.
He's got a kid or something. I don't know.
Come on, you're going to force me to fire you. I like your work. Just show up on time. You're making me look bad. Maybe I'm the asshole for saying I have to fire you if you don't show up on time. Maybe I shouldn't have backed myself into a corner, but I have backed myself in a corner, so help me out here so I don't have to fire you. Because you know what? I'm not going to lose my credibility over this. I have to fire you on principle. Please show up on time. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. What's going on that you can't be here on time? Did something happen? Was Robin right that something's different? Is something different? Hello? Who am I talking to? The goddamn wall?
I'm thinking.
What you're thinking?
Forget it then, Benji. If
and
you
nothing's
don't
happening?
know.
You know what he's thinking? He's thinking of a funny comeback.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, okay, so why can't you get here on time? What's the new excuse?
Well, listen,
What? Is something new?
No.
Then what's happened? Like, why were you late today?
I fell asleep. As I was getting ready, I was just like, I did a stupid thing of laying back down.
Oh.
Which is
Set a second alarm, man. That's what I do. I worry about that, too. But you get to the wrap-up show every day on time. Don't go on the wrap-up show anymore.
Okay.
Go home and go to bed.
Okay.
Who needs you there? He's like a Buddha. He's like planted here once he gets here. But just get here on time, okay? Because you're making me look bad. And now I'm embarrassed. Because I haven't fired you. And everyone's like, well, Howard just throws out idle threats. Benji can do whatever he wants.
What's on time? When you say get here on time, what time is that?
The time to start the show. What do you mean? What time is it? How come you know what time it is?
No, because,
How come everybody here knows what time they have to get
I
here?
spoke to an expert about this because this has happened another
I'm
time.
the expert. I'm an expert on
There's
this.
now an expert about time.
People
expert?
organizing their lives. And she said that he needs to get here at least 15 minutes before the show starts and have something to do so that he gets here and then he's busy once he gets...
I get here 45 minutes at least before the show starts to get myself settled in, read the papers, get everything going. You're absolutely right, but I don't need a fucking expert to tell me that. Here, get to work on time. That's my expert. Or you're fired. But then again, I hate firing this guy. But I'm going to have to do it.
I think you're right. You did back yourself into a corner, and you should have said something like he would hate is to write outside of this room.
I don't even want him outside of the room.
I know, but it's just...
So I'm the one who gets punished.
He's always putting you in a position of punishing yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what to punish him with. What do you value around here so I could take it away from you? So, without firing you. Tell me what a good punishment would be for you. Hello?
I'm thinking, Howard.
Again you're thinking? What do you love around here?
I love you.
No, come on. What do you love around here? Is there something you love to do? Do you love being on the wrap-up show? Should I take that away from you?
Yeah, one of my favorite things is definitely being on the wrap-up show.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Is that really something? So should I take that away from you?
Well, I wouldn't want you to.
All right. So, okay, if you're late, I'm going to take that away from you. Okay?
It's cool.
I got to treat you like a baby. I got to take something away. I got to be like a parent and punish you because you can't get to your work on time.
As Will Smith said on the Oprah show yesterday, he doesn't believe in punishment. He believes in freedom. Will Smith.
He believes in freedom?
Yes.
Let him work here for a week. Let him be Benji's boss for a week.
If you show that you can't handle your freedom, then there will be consequences.
I love...
Look, I'm no Will Smith, but here's something. I know what you love.
I love talking to Robin in the hall.
Do you love that Howard TV pays? Do you love that Howard TV pays for your breakfast? Do you like that?
Do I like? Yeah, sure.
You like it? Okay. So if the next time you're late, that stops.
Okay.
All right? You got to get your own breakfast. Okay? Okay? That's it.
Oh, I know the best one. That he has to go find those tubs of food himself.
Yeah.
Nobody's bringing
I'm cutting off your craft services, so to speak. All right? All right, Chubsy Wubsy? No food for Chubsy Wubsy. Either that or you have to take Richard's pee in your mouth. And I can't make you do that.
I would hate to do that.
All right, so then I'm going to take away your breakfast allowance.
Okay.
All right, you'll be docked.
But I can drink the pee as a...
No. Okay, keep laughing. See, he laughs at me. What did you want to say?
Doesn't take it seriously.
When you say be here on time, I think he needs a time.
He was given a time.
Let me ask you something. What time do you think he needs to be here?
5:30, I think, sounds good.
No, he needs to be here before the show starts. Anytime up until 6 o'clock, he needs to be here. I personally don't think he should cut it that close to 2 minutes to 6. But as long as he's in the room sitting down when the show starts, I'm okay. And quite frankly, we have a meeting for about 20 minutes before the show starts. He should be in on that. He's a writer. We start at 5:40 every morning with the meeting. He should hear what's going on. Fred's here, I'm here, Robin's here. I don't know what the problem is. I don't get it.
I mean, here's the deal. He's guaranteed at least till 6 o'clock. I try to run all the elements to at least 6 o'clock.
Right.
Sometimes a little over because sometimes it just feels better to do it that way. But at 6 o'clock, you can guarantee that's when the show starts.
Right. I wonder what Jimmy does with employees like this. Where's Jim? Bring him in here.
We'll ask him. Is he here?
Yeah, he's here. Even he's on time. He doesn't even work for me and he's on time. How come you don't work for me and you're on time?
Not on time. He's late.
Oh, he's late? What should I do with you?
He has to take Richard's pee.
Listen, I've been running the gauntlet of security to get in here, so I've been here for quite a while. I've been here since noon yesterday.
Did you hear what I'm saying to Benji?
I did not. No, we were, doing the interviews and all that stuff out there.
I backed myself into a corner because you run a pretty big operation. I saw Jimmy's operation out in L.A. and
it sounds like a major deal.
It's fucking impressive, is what it is. And then I got to talk to him about that bar situation because I don't
want to know what that is.
But anyway, so I've said to Benji, I've backed myself into a corner in terms of being management. I guess now I'm a boss. Yeah, lucky me.
You're running a company.
Yeah. And look who my employee is. Chubsy Wubsy, big fucking lump of lard over there.
What did he do? What
he does is he shows up late a lot. He used to show up a lot. He used to show up a lot late. Like he just opened the door like 3 minutes into the show.
I remember that. Yeah,
and barreled through the hall.
And I mean, when you do your show, if one of your guys just happened to walk out on stage 3 minutes in, I think it'd be a little distracting to you, maybe.
It would, yeah.
Right. So I've said to the guy, like a million times, look, please be here on time. It's very distracting to me when you come in late. And quite frankly, if you're a writer on the show, you should be here at 20 minutes. We have a meeting for 20 minutes before every show. You should be here for it.
Sure.
But even if you're not, I don't even care. Just don't walk in at 6 o'clock in the morning while I'm talking. Come in early. Come in on time.
Right.
So he said, okay. And then the fucker walks in today late, and like I've said to him, I'm going to fire you if you don't. So now I'm not going to fire the guy. I like the guy. He does a good job.
Well, there's got to be something in between firing and...
Oh, I found it. We pay for his breakfast every morning. I'm taking that away if he's late again.
Now, will you just take it away for the day he's late?
No, forever.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a good one. I mean, really.
I don't know that's
is
such a big penalty. I mean, how much can he eat for breakfast?
First of all,
well, come on.
Look at the size of him.
Robin.
What should I do, waterboard him?
He's not you, Robin.
Do you have any employees that you have to discipline ever?
Yeah, I do. Well, you know, for me, it's a bigger problem because I do not command the authority or respect that you do.
I don't. That's the thing. Nobody respects me around here.
The comparison, though. I mean, people will... For me, I've hired a lot of family members. I have friends from, my block.
I was backstage at Jimmy's show. The first person that comes up is this woman, lovely woman. She's Jimmy's cousin.
Right.
You're
My
kidding.
cousin Mickey, yeah.
Your cousin Mickey. And she's nice, and she's the one who's, like, producing Beth's segment. Then I see cousin Sal.
Uh-huh.
And cousin Sal is a writer on Jimmy's show who's, he's actually come to my house and stuff. But he's there. He's working. Then I go up in the elevator. Uncle Frank is the guy on camera and the security guard.
I'm like the Wayans family.
Yeah, it's like, in some ways, I think it's beautiful, like that you're that connected to your family. And the other way, I feel like Jimmy is a good guy, but he must resent the fuck out of all of them on some psychological level. Yeah.
I really don't, because the people that work at my show my family members are like the best employees there. They set an example that it makes it hard for the other ones. You know, people can't screw around when they see that my actual family members are there and working harder than they are.
But how can you fire? Let's say Sal isn't pulling his weight as a writer. Yeah. And I know Sal's like a lovely guy. But let's say he starts to really kind of shit things up. And you only get so much budget from ABC.
Right.
And you need good writers. I mean, you crank out material every fucking day, and it's scripted, and that monologue up front, and the clips, and all that. And, like, all of a sudden, like, Sal's not pulling his weight. You can't get rid of him.
Right, but you have to remember that, Sal's been with me way before this show, so I had a long testing period before I got to hire him. So he worked with me when I was on the radio, and he worked with me on Win Ben Stein's Money and The Man Show and Crank Yankers. So I knew he could do it by the time.
But I was even thinking, like, with you and Molly now being a couple, and she's co-head writer, you could. What happens if you guys break up? That'll be weird too, because, don't you think? Isn't that additional pressure?
Yeah, it is, yeah. We'll just try not to.
Do you guys ever
try
have
to stay with her.
Moments of, agitation with each other?
How do you discipline Molly?
How do you do that?
Like, have you ever said, like, hey, Molly, you're writing some shit for the week, but you can't say that she's your girlfriend.
But she doesn't, though, so luckily
I'm saying she's probably going to be more, you're probably going to run more into trouble in your personal life. Now, how does that work out at work if you've had a little thing and now you got to go work together?
We don't really have a problem with that.
Really?
I don't know.
Hasn't come up yet.
Okay.
I run things with an iron fist over there.
That's the thing with you, because I was thinking about, like, let's say Molly does something wrong. I don't think you can say anything.
Molly's never done anything wrong in her life, so I think I'll be all right.
She is a goody two-shoes.
Yeah, definitely.
You're happy with her, man.
Yeah.
You should see him. He's like he's all physical with her, and like a man in love.
Oh dear.
Yeah, get in the car. I push her.
yeah. He's like, he's like Ike Turner.
Oh God.
Takes out the shoe.
Off the shoe, the boot.
Yeah. I like this girlfriend.
Good. I'm glad. Well, I like your wife as well. Beth is lovely, and
you guys email each other a lot.
It sounds like you two are friends.
I think they're more than friends. I think they're going out.
Oh really?
Well, it's
Beth's every minute. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy. I go, you love Jimmy too fucking much. Maybe I ought to look in on this. She really loves you.
Well, I love Beth, too. Yeah, we do. We send emails and stuff. And sometimes I feel like you're very, very busy, and if I have a question for the two of you, I will just ask Beth that question.
By the way, I appreciate that. I really, truly do. She goes, Jimmy is doing this for the party, and this one's coming. I go, how come I'm not in on these discussions? She goes, because you don't want to be.
Right. And then you're like, yeah, you're right.
It's better not to have been on those discussions, because there's a whole thing with who was invited and who wasn't invited, and hey, thanks for not inviting me. I mean, this party became... I really cannot possibly explain what it was like. It was like Oprah was visiting town and coming to my house. I mean, it was crazy.
First of all, I had no idea that I had that much juice in L.A. Like, I mean, you saw it. I was being chased by paparazzi.
I've never seen anything like it. I have to say, I've never seen the craze with
aggression.
You've got to come more often because the fact that you haven't been there for 12 years or whatever it's been has made people like, I mean, it was crazy.
It was crazy. I swear to God, I've never seen it. I didn't expect it.
I love the Rodeo Drive story.
Oh, I told that whole thing yesterday.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I go to meet Jimmy for dinner at this Italian place, really good place. What's the name of that place?
At Osteria Mozza, Mario Batali's
So
restaurant.
again, this is the second night in a row I get followed by the paparazzi. They're chasing us through the fucking street and this and that. I'm telling the driver, don't worry about it. What the hell? But it's really irking me that like somehow they knew ahead of time where I was going to be. So I go into the restaurant. I said to everyone, I said, first of all, how would they know where I'm going? The reservation's under Jimmy's name. It's not under my name. I go in. Reservation was under my name.
Oh.
No wonder they knew I was coming.
Yeah, by the way, I was like, what's going on here? Because I know somebody that works there, and so I said, hey, listen, I want to make sure we have a good table, I'm taking Howard there. And they put the reservation under your name, which was weird because I called in to say, hey, we're on our way over there right now, and they're like, I don't have a reservation for you. I was like, what?
Even TMZ said that I was the king of L.A.
You were.
I was. But it's so funny. Yesterday I'm on the air. I don't know if you heard any of the show.
I did. I heard a lot of it.
And I'm telling Robin about the party. And this party really did become something in L.A.
I sense a little bit of hostility from Robin about this party and the whole thing.
Really?
And I will get into that. Yes, Robin.
Hostility? What are you talking
all this.
That's funny. There was a guy on the phone earlier. I didn't put him on, but he was saying, I sense a lot lot of jealousy from Robin about the party.
I sense
and I don't
a little
sense
something.
That.
I don't know what's going on.
What do you
sorry, I missed the moonshine.
Oh, Robin with the... that's so Hollywood. It's so Hollywood. It's like,
no, wait a minute.
You're taking enemas and eating bean sprouts.
Hold it.
Who's more Hollywood than you?
Hold it.
You are Hollywood.
My only problem is that you're introducing Howard to all these people now we can't goof on.
Right.
That's my only problem.
I have a problem with that, too.
Like that's ever been an issue for you.
No, yesterday Ashton Kutcher was here. I was like, oh, no, we've got to be nice to him.
We've had Ashton on, but the reason Ashton was at the party, he's been on our show before.
Yes, but ever since then, we've goofed on him.
No.
Well,
yes.
Give it a couple weeks. You go right back to goofing on him. I mean, come on.
Hey, I got to tell you, first of all, I publicly want to thank Jimmy for making my time in Los Angeles so nice. He really did. He was like the host of L.A.
He was your President Reagan to your other foreign dignitary status. Yeah.
Can I tell you, I put probably 10 times more thought into that party than I did my wedding.
It's true. Yeah, because Jimmy describes to me when he got married the first time, he paid no attention to his wedding.
Oh, no.
But Jimmy was really
at Costco.
Jimmy really wanted my time in L.A. to be nice. So
I think he might want you to come back more often. Yeah.
Well, each night he had dinner planned at a different restaurant. We went to Soho House. We went with J.J. Abrams and his wife one night.
Katie, yeah. I gave Howard a massage after every meal.
And then while we were sitting there, like Joaquin Phoenix and
then what was Joaquin Phoenix acting like? Because that's news.
I think he's crazy. Jimmy thinks he's normal. I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell what's going on.
Because everybody's still trying to figure this whole thing out.
You got up from the table to go to the bathroom, and Joaquin was making fun of you. And I went, he's fucking crazy.
What did he do? What did he say?
Because I said to him, wait, I'm friends with Jimmy. What the fuck are you saying? He started goofing on Jimmy's show, saying Jimmy was there. I go, who the fuck are you?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
Wow.
Jimmy thinks it's funny.
I do think it's funny. I don't know what's going on.
Was he nice to Jimmy while Jimmy was there and then immediately
sucking Jimmy's dick, and then 2 seconds later, Jimmy gets up and he's badmouthing
him. My
You have to understand something. For me, this is not a normal. None of it seems normal. Like the fact that Joaquin Phoenix even knows who the hell I am and walks in and comes over. But even just having all those people at my house, normally it is filled with my seriously, like, I have friends with, like, lazy eyes, and, you know, they look like sea monsters. And to have, like, Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore and Courtney Cox playing the drums, it's you know, it doesn't seem right.
So it was exciting for you, too. Because I thought you have these kind of parties all the time. Because you told me, like, Tom Cruise came to your house one time.
But you have to understand, like, Tom Cruise did come to my house, but he was besides Adam, the only celebrity there.
Right.
Amongst all my, you know, every once in a while, some one person comes. I've never had anything descend upon me like that.
See, I was under the impression that you've done this before.
No.
Well, wait a minute. How did all those people get there? I mean,
most of these people are, because I said to Howard, you know, I know you're coming to L.A., you have limited time. If there are people that you want to see.
It started out small. Jimmy said to me, I'd like to do a small dinner party. Jimmy was going to cook dinner.
Right.
And he said, hey, I'm going to have a small dinner party. Is there anyone you'd like to see there? And so, you know, I would say, gee, I'd love to see David Arquette. He does the show. He's such a nice guy. I've never even met Courtney Cox's wife. It's kind of weird like I haven't. I said, you know, maybe we'll have dinner with them, you know, or something like that, like one or two people. And then we'd think of this one and that one. Then I mentioned it on the air. And then, like, all of a sudden, Jimmy goes, hey.
Once it went on the air, that was that.
Were you getting requests? Like people?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then, like even Greg Fitzsimmons, like he was on the show. And he's in L.A. And then Jimmy said to me, gee, don't you think we should invite Greg? I said, you know, I was going to say something, but I feel funny inviting people to your home.
Right.
I don't know.
You don't feel like that's your place.
Yeah, and I said, I don't know how many people you can cook for, because Jimmy was going to cook.
Right.
And I said, you know, of course so I'd say to him, of course I'd love to see Greg, but I don't know.
So I can forget him when I'm talking about
it. Right. Oh, by the way, did you hear Greg's show last night?
I didn't know.
It's so funny. We played it back. So I'm trying to think of all the celebrities.
You destroyed him, by the way, when he said that you didn't know he'd had a show on for a few years. That's when I thought I better invite Greg to this party.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I didn't realize. But Greg was kind of like, he wasn't hurt or anything, but he was just like, wow, Howard didn't remember I was there, and I was up on stage playing guitar with him and this and that. But I think
you forgot a lot of people.
It's
okay, though.
Did I forget a lot of people?
It sounds like you could have cooked from Howard's
Greg's
list.
very forgettable, though. That's the thing. I mean,
yeah. It's good to be in show business.
Can I mention something really quick? Because I want to apologize for Fred, because I feel very badly.
This is a great story.
Now, Greg had me on the show, and Greg's a pain in the ass with these questions that he asks. You know, you feel like you have to answer, but he's like, rank who you like best of Howard, Robin, and Fred, first to last. So I go, all right, well, Howard and I are pretty tight. So Howard's first, and then I'm trying to think of all right, who am I going to go with between Robin or Fred? I say, you know what, Fred has said a couple of things about me on the air that haven't exactly been accurate. Fred, I don't know if you're back there hearing, but
I'm listening.
But I love Fred. But forced to rank the three of you, that's where it came up, and then it became like I was insulting Fred.
But you said about Fred, and I thought it was very astute. Greg said, well, why do you like Robin better than Fred? And you said, well, you know, Fred acts like he's some sort of genius and like he knows.
He's unimpeachable.
I didn't say that, but what I did say, and I think this is more your fault than Fred's fault. Whenever there's a lull in the conversation, you guys, I don't know, you turn to Fred, and then Fred will answer you, whatever the issue is.
Right. I'll answer to the best of my ability.
Doesn't anyone in this room have a computer? I mean, isn't there a Google search of any kind in here?
Sure.
So, in other words, you feel that we accept whatever Fred says as gospel, and Fred isn't that intelligent. In other words,
it's not a matter of intelligence.
You said that
Fred
he was inaccurate, and nobody will challenge him.
Right.
So now Fred has become like
By
your
the way,
enemy.
in case anybody is interested, it's not a B minor chord in Hey Jude, it's B flat.
See, there you go.
There you go.
But now,
Just
after listening to the show yesterday, Fred has risen above Robin, and Robin is back into the third place.
There you go.
Sorry, Robin.
Right.
And sorry,
of
Fred.
my, what?
Yeah, what are you sensing about Robin about this Hollywood
I don't
party?
know what's going on. I really don't know. I don't know what is going on. I feel like...
you think she's jealous that I was at your party?
I think I'm going to have to throw Robin a huge party when she comes to L.A. to try to even this out.
You know, look, I feel Robin was happy for me that you were throwing this party for me.
I wanted him to go and actually enjoy a trip.
Yeah.
That was my paramount desire.
Oh,
and it
come on
sounds
now.
like
You would, but it would have been
really.
funnier if he had a horrible time, wouldn't it have?
No, because he's so miserable, Jimmy. I'm telling you, I feel for him.
I had Jimmy took pictures of this party that he threw, and again, you know, Jimmy sent me a picture, and he's a funny guy. He labels it the Jonas Brothers. And as I said, at Jimmy's house, he had this band room set up.
Right.
And now everyone I know who was at the party is now setting up a band room. They were very inspired.
Everyone's going to have one.
And Jimmy sent me a picture of me, Ashton Kutcher, and David Arquette on stage. And David Arquette's very handsome, and so is Ashton Kutcher. And I wrote back to Jimmy, I said, good Lord, I look horrible. And he said, well, even George Clooney would look horrible standing next to those two guys. But really, you know, I had such a good feeling about how I looked that night until I saw these pictures.
You were feeling confident?
Jimmy's girlfriend, Molly, took lots of pictures, and I'm going to pay her to destroy them. Because I looked at myself playing, first of all, the guitar you have, the strap, was like a ukulele.
As I told you, I don't know how to play any of those instruments I own. I don't even know why I have them.
It's funny because you really don't play anything except harmonica.
This is the first. I don't even play that. Just everyone seems to think because you own one, you play it. But I was just really breathing into the harmonica. I don't know how to play the thing.
Right.
But everyone, it's funny because I've been trying to get people to go into this band room and jam. This is the idea, you know.
Well, the second you showed it to me, I knew we'd use it.
I wanted it to be like a Jackie Martling style party without the garbage can full of clams, you know? And finally, people went in there. But it was really weird because I kind of missed the Stamos-McGrath battle, whatever was going
that's
on.
another thing.
Apparently that didn't happen.
Greg had McGrath on, right?
I don't know about that.
How do you know what happened?
Did Mark say there was nothing between them?
Mark went on the show, Greg Fitzsimmons show.
Right.
He said, I don't know what Howard's talking about. Because I had said that Stamos was really angry.
Oh, really?
That no one knew any songs, and McGrath should know what songs to do.
And they really got into it.
And according to what Mark McGrath said on the Greg Fitzsimmons show, that after the party, not only was Stamos great with him, Stamos has invited Mark McGrath to his party at his house next weekend where the Beach Boys will be, and they're all going to jam together. So maybe I had it wrong, but you
It sounds like a preemptive
it.
strike from Camp Stamos to me.
Because what was your take on all of that?
Well, I got the impression, and I think it was supported by an email I got from Mark, that there was something going on, although I missed it completely.
Yeah, I was kind of high, but I thought Mark was saying that Stamos was throwing attitude toward him.
I thought so, too. I think that's what everyone was saying.
Is poor John Stamos just misunderstood?
I don't know.
I don't know what John expected. I kept saying to John, listen, as this is over music, I'm screaming, John, just play any song you know, and everyone will follow around with it. And he would not do that.
But here was the problem. No one knew any words to sing.
We didn't need the words. That was the least of our problems. No one knew how to play any of the instruments.
I played Louie Louie.
Yeah.
I played I Just Want to Fly with Mark McGrath.
Yeah.
I was right
That
in
was
there.
the only one we really had together.
At one point, I threw my guitar down. I said, I can't work with this fucking band anymore. I was like a prima donna. But even Greg said, how cool is it? Like, we were up there jamming, and then you look over, and Demi Moore and Courtney Cox, and like...
Let me tell you, if there was video of that, thank God. And let's say you were not involved in that, and you saw a video of that, you never stop goofing on it.
Right.
It was so
goofable.
Look at these assholes playing these instruments.
But it's a party, and everyone's drinking.
Now you understand my dilemma.
I know. I think you'd be all right. I think you can get right back to it.
Robin would have loved it. You know what? I felt like I was part of Hollywood legend. You know,
absolutely.
I used to read about like Bogey and Bacall would have over Sinatra, and Sinatra would bring.
Well, that's what I said. It's like
we had John Stamos.
We had John Stamos.
I
Same
remember
thing.
Carrie Fisher would write those books about growing up with Debbie Reynolds.
Right.
And this was Debbie Reynolds' house. You know, she'd just invite people over because she wanted to sing.
Right.
You know, and so
right.
as soon as she'd get a crowd together, she'd get the guy to play the piano and she'd start singing.
Jimmy gave me a tour of his house before the party. And he shows me this music room. And he says, I don't know why I built it. He says, no one's ever used it, ever.
Now it's legend.
My son uses it. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I said to him, listen, everyone's going in there tonight. This is fun.
Yeah, it's a legend
I was
now.
happy
I mean, this is going to happen at your house every week now.
Johnny Knoxville walks in with this fucking moonshine in a
Which
jelly
I still
jar.
Can't get
and
over.
He's twisting off the cap and sipping it. And before I knew, I didn't expect that like Courtney Cox or Demi Moore or like Ben Stiller
Ben Stiller drank moonshine?
I don't know if he did, but like I didn't expect them to. I would think you'd look at Johnny Knoxville and go, "There's no way I'm drinking anything that came out of some basement that he knows from a cousin in Louisiana."
I would expect the circle around him to get larger as people moved away.
No, people loved
out of the same mason jar as if it was communion at Mass.
There's no cups in your house.
There were cups, but it seemed inappropriate to use the cups.
I was disgusted by Beth even. I said to her, she goes to me, Beth hit a lot of moonshine. I go, I wouldn't even drink it. And I said, did you drink any of that?
No, I didn't. I've had it with him before, and I learned not to ever drink it.
Yeah, well, like Beth had a lot of it, and she says to me when we're home, do you think it's bad that I was drinking out of that jelly jar, with everyone? And I go, of course.
No germs could possibly survive in that.
That's what she said.
It's not the germs you worry about. As Fred said, who made the stuff?
Exactly.
What do they know?
Under what conditions?
Fred, don't worry. It was Johnny Knoxville's relatives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're all
and you know how stable Johnny is.
Right.
It's no problem.
Don't worry. These are very, very close relatives of Johnny.
I think a lot of people in Hollywood are jealous that they weren't at this party. Because
they might be, yeah. They might be.
Now, every email I read, they said this is the best party they've ever been to. Now you've thrown a legendary party at your house.
You've got to live up to that.
You can never come back.
No. Don't ever have another party.
I probably won't.
I was kind of happy, too, that, because Jimmy describes to me that he's very open about his home. Every, Sunday during football season, he has the guys over to watch. And a lot of people, I even said to Jimmy, I said, they must fuck your house up because they do.
Mm-hmm.
They wreck his house. You know what it is? Because it's like a bachelor pad. They think it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and also the house I had before, which wasn't as nice, was kind of like you wouldn't really even notice necessarily if people were fucking things up. And
but now you notice.
Now you really notice, like there's a big gouge in the refrigerator, or something's happened.
Well, Jimmy's got a really nice house now, and I said, and the idea, I was really afraid somebody would fuck up his house. Like, I was eating dinner at one point on top of his poker game.
Right.
What is that thing called? It's a video game.
Yeah, the video poker, yeah.
I was eating with David Arquette. I said, hey, maybe we shouldn't be putting our plates down on this thing.
No, that's fine.
They could get ruined, but nobody listened to me.
Believe me, that was the most refined group of people I've ever had at my house. I mean, normally
they were
people
all good. You didn't see anything.
And normally, somebody falls asleep, and my cousin Sal pulls his pants down and jumps ass first on the person's face. And
right. It was none of that.
No.
Yeah, but it was fun. So who was at the party that I'm leaving out? First of all, I mean, I thought who did I leave out? Do you know? Who was at the party?
Greg?
Well, Greg was left out, again. Greg does a great show, by the way. You should listen to it sometime.
Yeah, I really should.
Yeah,
no, I do.
Who else was at the party? Well, you mentioned Ben, and you mentioned Bill and Krista after a while. Bill Lawrence.
I didn't understand who Bill Lawrence and Krista were, and Krista is going to call into the show tomorrow because she feels that she says she did, in fact, have a conversation with me.
This was the actress.
The actress. Okay. She said, Howard, I did speak with you.
Yeah.
And I feel stupid that this was in an email to Gary. I feel really stupid that I didn't tell you who I was because I'm a big fan of the show. So she wants to call in and talk about that.
Right.
So
everyone there is a big fan of the show. I mean, it's like not one person there was just like, yeah, I'll check out, want to see what's going on.
Made me feel really important and good about myself, and like maybe, I'm
maybe
really
you got
somebody.
Something going on.
Maybe I have something going on. It made me feel really, really important. Like I felt like a Hollywood sort of celebrity kind of thing.
There you go.
With the paparazzi chasing me, then we go to Jimmy's and...
You're like Princess Di.
Yeah, I felt really, really. I felt really like
a more beautiful Princess Di.
I felt like, wow, I'm. If these people are all pretty talented and they all look up to me.
Now you're saying that Demi Moore's a fan, or is Ashton Kutcher a fan? Who's the fan?
Ashton Kutcher's the fan.
Well, I think he, I think it's like also with Courtney Cox. I think you get into a certain territory where they're either on board or they aren't. I think even people who are not necessarily fans, if they start listening to the show, it becomes a part of your life, kind of, and you can't really help but enjoy it. And I think that she would fall into that category.
Yeah.
And I think you have the greatest thing, because just being nice to people is, they can't believe it, because they think like they're going to walk in and you're going to like jerk off on them, or, maybe like shit in your hand and smear it on them or something. And
the only guy who I think was angry with me was Jeff Probst.
Do you think Jeff was angry?
I don't know, because I went over to talk to Jeff. And I thought that the girlfriend was the one that he met on the island.
Right. He was confused about the woman.
That's a bad start.
But I didn't say anything because I was respectful because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if they broke up or not because I don't remember seeing her on Survivor, the girl he was with.
You didn't recognize her.
It turns out that he broke up with the girl he met on Survivor, and now he has a new girlfriend. So I started to quiz him about his life with this girl, and then I got into, have you guys said I love you to each other? Then they both turned beet red.
Not an uncomfortable question.
And then I said, well, if you haven't said I love you, does anyone want to say it now?
Oh, my God.
Now, the guy standing next to me turns out to be some famous guy who is...
Who, Will Arnett?
Will Arnett.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was.
Right. Oh, he's great. He's a
funny actor.
He's hilarious.
But we were having a blast, and Jeff Probst goes, I don't like this interview. And I go, it's not an interview. We're at a party, and we're having fun. But he felt he was being interviewed.
You were having fun.
I was having fun. So I don't know if he was really upset with me or we were just having a go.
You just lost him at that point.
I was trying to have some fun.
I suspect that Jeff, as a big fan of the show, understands.
He was having a good time.
And was probably into it. But I don't know. I've not heard from him.
I haven't spoken to Jeff yet.
Right.
But, I just know that he's a huge fan, loves the show. So, and he went out of his way to go to this party.
Yeah,
Had to rearrange.
He flew back from New York.
It turns out he didn't fly back from New York. But he flew, he took the red eye, I think, to get to New York to be on the air the next afternoon.
I know.
So, here he is, and he's got a new girlfriend, and he wants to introduce you, and then you're just busting his balls at a party.
Was he angry?
I haven't spoken to him, but the way you're saying it makes it sound like you were busting his balls.
In fact, the way I looked at it was I was paying attention to Jeff in front of his new girlfriend. And
but I don't think,
I thought I was being nice.
Have you said I love you is the way to do it.
Well, then I got into, and then she announced that she has 2 kids.
Uh-huh.
And I went, whoa.
Oh, no.
Howard voted her off the island.
I go, Jeff, is that going to be okay?
Are those immunity idols or are those kids?
I go, Jeff, are we all right with that? And I go, how's she going to go visit you in Guam or wherever you shoot Survivor? How's she going to visit you and with the 2 kids? This isn't going to work.
Yeah.
Jimmy's checking notes. What are your notes?
There's another thing I'm mad at Robin about also.
What?
Go ahead. What is it?
Oh, God, he made notes about that?
Yeah, I did. I made a note. I was listening yesterday, and just everything gets challenged. It's unbelievable. Robin, I listened to this show. How old do you think I am?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
How old do you think I am? Why do you think I'm your age? I'm 42 years old.
Jimmy announced that he always says to me, I listened to you growing up.
I did.
Yeah, that's true.
What year did you guys start at NBC?
You're actually
in New
right,
York?
because I'm 50.
Of course I'm right.
I'm 56. We had a feeling you were an adult already.
I'm not an adult.
I guess you've been around for a long time.
Yeah, I'm like an Olsen twin.
And so I think of you as older, maybe.
Because I'll talk to Jimmy, and he has, similar influences as I do,
You're right.
Mad Magazine.
He seems to know about everything.
And then conveniently, all of a sudden, he
York.
grew up listening to me, and I go, oh, shit. He doesn't seem that young.
I just called that into question. I said, grow up.
Yeah, no, I was
maybe
a teenager.
Maybe he delayed his adolescence.
Someone wants to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
Who do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Take
Stamos.
No. Who do you think it is?
Adam?
Who loves you more than anything?
Who loves me? Oh, High Pitch Eric?
Close.
Melrose Larry.
ETM.
Oh, Eric.
Oh,
really?
Midget. Yeah, your biggest fan.
Oh, no. He doesn't like me. I love him, is what it is.
Hey, Eric.
Good morning.
Good morning, Eric.
Howard, I have a bone to pick with you, but first I want to say hi to Jimmy, and how is your family doing?
Hi, Eric. My family's doing very well. Thank you.
Does he know your family all that well?
Well, he came to the show, and I think he met, as you know, most of the staff is related to me.
Right. Hey, by the way, I also want to thank Jimmy.
I met his uncle and his cousin Mickey.
What, Eric?
I said,
Howard, I have bad news for you. When Eric came to the show, people were more excited that he was there than when you were there.
I had a feeling. I'd be excited, too. What is it?
Before Eric goes into his whole other thing, I got to ask Eric something. Is it true that you're boycotting Iron Man 2 because Robert Downey Jr. had a midget in Sherlock Holmes?
Where the fuck did you read that?
I don't know. Somebody sent that to me. They said you posted it.
Probably one of those idiotic imposter sites posted it, not me.
Spice Boy on the Bubba Show yesterday said the funniest thing I've ever heard. He was talking about how, he was talking about how somebody's always happy when they come in the room because you know what it's like? It's like when a midget comes in the room. Everybody suddenly has a good time. I don't know. But it's true. Can you argue with that?
You can't.
It
makes an evening.
It raises the level of delight significantly.
I was at a club once, and they had a midget who stood on the bar and sprayed the crowd down. We all loved it.
By the way, you know, Stamos hates midgets.
I know. He's afraid of them.
And so once he was at my show, and I surrounded him with the band Mini Kiss. They happened to be on the show. They're miniature Kiss impersonators. And I had them all come in the dressing room to say hello to him. And he really was horrified by it.
Freaks out.
What freaks him out about it? Maybe because he's so good looking, he's not used to seeing. My point about Jimmy's party was, like, everyone was so good looking that.
Well, not me. I mean, as Robin was so kind enough to point out yesterday.
I'm talking about every
picture. I was trying to make Howard feel better.
Well, every picture was just all these good looking people, and I just felt like a hideous monster because I thought I was good looking because I had like a whole cool look going. I had my jacket.
That's what Ashton said. You had a look.
I had a whole cool look, and I thought I looked good. And then I saw the pictures, and I go, "Oh my God, it's like Herman Munster being at the fucking, at school visiting Eddie's teacher." It was crazy. I said to Jimmy, Jesus Christ, these pictures. I mean, my God.
Yes, burn them.
Well, they're kind of fun, though. I do want the pictures.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
But I do want to thank Jimmy for having that great segment with my wife because, you know, she wanted to please you and please me, you know, by doing a good job. I don't know. There was a great rapport between the two of you, and she was really good with Jimmy, and Jimmy was really good. He was spewing out the funny lines, and I was very appreciative of that. I thought it was great.
Yeah, she was great. She really was. Yeah. She did well.
So that was kind of nice.
But, you know, we do have ETM on the phone, right?
Well, ETM just hangs.
Well, yeah, he says he has a bone to pick with you.
Well, Jim, by the way, in Raleigh, what did you want to say?
Yeah, Jimmy, did you notice how hard Beth's beautiful nipples were
during
the interview last week?
Did you notice that her nips were hard during the interview?
I did not notice that.
That's funny because Beth said to me in that dress, she goes, "Do you think I should wear nippets?"
Those things that cover your nipples?
And I said, you know what? You're on Jimmy's show, especially even if you're tanking. If your nips are out there,
people won't notice.
It's a positive.
Yeah, like that'll be good for Jimmy's ratings.
I have to concentrate because I'm an animal very hard on when there's attractive female guests on the show on looking at their head, and to the point where I will go overboard with it, and I'll only look at like their forehead, and, like their nose and above, because I don't want to be leering on the show.
Let me yeah, I know you don't want to appear that way. I told you what happened. I was on Jay Leno's show 100 years ago with Jewel, and Jewel has the most magnificent tits. She's a very attractive woman. She started yelling as soon as we got off at James Carvel about how she goes, "Stop staring at my fucking tits, asshole." And I went, "Whoa!" And Carvel's like, I don't think I did.
I don't think I did.
I swear to God. Name a girl that was on your show and you just really had trouble concentrating. Who was?
Well, like Pamela Anderson. Every time she comes on, I mean, she's not wearing. I don't know. There's no bra going on there.
No. Right, well, she doesn't expect
and she's
you to look at her
with it.
face.
I would think, but you know, I don't want the audience thinking I'm what I am.
Is there ever like a Nicole Kidman or someone really classy, like you're staring at the nips?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Nicole Kidman's never been on, but yeah, it happens all the time. In fact, once there was an actress, or I don't know, model, whatever she is, named Josie Marin.
Right.
Who, not too many people know she is, but she's a knockout, right?
You know who went out with her? The magician.
David Blaine.
David Blaine,
yeah, he's dated them all, yes.
Yeah, this girl's gorgeous.
Her, like, I could see her shirt was, like, from my angle, her shirt was open, and I honestly lost my train of thought completely, and I was babbling.
It's funny with you, though, because I think of you as so asexual.
Well, I know, because you and I have never had sex, but if we made love, you would realize I'm quite passionate.
No, but I mean, even like you, like you're in love with Molly and everything, but I never, other than that, I think you're just focused on Molly, and you don't even look at other women, like even look at their nips or anything.
Well, no, I mean, I look at, I look at women, sure, yeah. I mean, I just think that, I'm not the kind of guy who his outward displays of affection. I'm not into that.
See, I thought after Sarah and you broke up that you might have a period of time
where you would.
I was actually
be
nervous.
Out on the town.
I'm not that type of. I can't. That's not my thing.
Really? Because I thought you were going to go through a period of like maybe I don't know, like 7-8 months, like what I did, and just go berserk.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like angry because I wouldn't be there with Jimmy to do it with him, you know. I was just like, you know, oh shit.
Well, you thought that Jimmy hooked up with Sarah too quickly after he got out of his marriage.
I did. Yeah. I was critical of that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but
yeah, that's just, I don't know. I just can't even imagine. I just try to imagine.
His girlfriend Molly's really terrific.
Yeah, she is.
I got to say. And she knows how to dress, too. She wears the little short dresses. She's got good legs.
I said to her as we're setting up for the party.
Yeah.
And she's wearing a very short dress. I said, I just want you to know that all the caterers have seen your vagina. And she said, that's the worst thing you could possibly say to me. And I cackled like a maniac and went right
Doesn't
back
that turn
in the
you
house.
on, though, in a way? Like it's kind of a turn on?
No, it's more, well, yeah, it wasn't true necessarily, but, no, it wasn't true, but it was pretty close. We were on a cusp there of not having to tip the guys.
Yeah, I made Beth bang me before your party because, well, it was this whole thing where I was like, you know, I'm neurotic, so, I mean, no one needs to know that no one needs that explained to them. So I'm sitting there, and in the morning of the party, Saturday morning, I go, we're up very early.
Uh-huh.
And Beth wanted me to take her shopping. I go, we have to get a nap before Jimmy's party or else, you know, everyone will make fun of me because I want to go home in an hour. She goes, yeah, you must get a nap. So we go on Rodeo Drive, and Beth's wearing a little short skirt, and I'm all turned on and everything. And I said, when we get home, I'm going to bang you very hard with She goes, no, I have to take a shower. I said, listen, I got to get to sleep. I won't get to sleep unless I blow a load. That automatically gets me to sleep.
Same here.
So now I'm nervous because I haven't slept yet. We get home late. And I'm like, oh, Jimmy's party's going to be soon, and I got to get a nap beforehand. So I'm saying to Beth, you've got to have sex with me. It's got to be done. So she had it.
Valium.
Yeah, she just had like a Valium. She had to have it with me. I roll on top of her 2 seconds, and then and then I was the life of the party.
You really were.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say I was, you know, I knew that because it's not just a party, I know that I will be evaluated for the next, maybe, you know, years. It
10
could
years.
Be.
This is a whole weekend talking about
Who knows if you'll ever come back? I mean, it's, you know, this is the sort of thing that if you don't make a positive impression.
No, you threw a great party. The food was great.
God.
And all that stuff. I didn't understand the caterer, though, like not leaving any leftovers in the house.
What happened there?
I don't know. I missed the whole thing. I don't know what happened.
It's a little foggy.
Maybe my cousin Sal ate everything. I have no idea.
I don't know what happened there, but it was very good food. The whole thing. I mean, it was really nice of you to do. That party must have cost you a lot of money. I was thinking about it.
Listen,
what's a party like that cost you in Hollywood?
It's like
wasn't
that much. I mean,
really?
You know, yeah,
a couple of grand.
Yeah, it was a little more than that.
Yeah, plus you let people into your house.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was
people
fun.
could have vomited on the furniture. Who knows?
It gave
what
me
could have
something to
happened.
focus on to get the house in shape because beforehand I had. You know, like my kitchen was covered with bottles of olive oil and you know, I have like all sorts of crap out, and it gave me a reason to clean everything up.
Yeah, forced them to clean up. See, it was a good thing.
Yes, there you go.
But anyway, I'm responsible for Beth's nips at the interview.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I said, you know, come on.
So that's something
producing.
you were aware that could have happened.
Yeah, and I also helped Beth pick out her outfit. I said, you got to wear something sexy because if people tune by and they don't give a shit about you, at least they're going to go, hey, there's a hot chick.
Yeah.
And that
Great
works.
job, Howard.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Oh, Eric, you're still on the line.
Yeah, Eric, what do you want?
I just wanted to say, what the fuck was up with your comment yesterday that you felt like me at that party?
Well, Eric, all I'm making the point is that, you know, here in New York, I'm a 4. In L.A., I'm a 1. And
what? That doesn't mean you have the
Eric,
right
you know, because you're in a wheelchair and you're a little person, people stare at you. I felt the people were staring at me because they were all so beautiful. You know what I mean? You can understand that. You more than anyone understand what it's like for me.
To know that all eyes are on you?
You're handicapped, and in a sense, I'm handicapped when I'm in L.A.
He's Howard the Midget in L.A.
I'm Howard the Midget, HTM. You know, it's weird. I talked to my psychiatrist about it.
Really?
About the party, yeah. I said, Jesus Christ, so fucking ugly next to these guys. You know, it's kind of hard on me. I see, and then he explained to me, look, you can't have everything in life.
They do.
No.
They don't.
What don't they have?
Musical ability.
Right.
He doesn't have that.
Well, they don't have my wit.
They don't need that.
My stinging wit.
They don't need it.
Yeah, you know, he made me feel better about it, but you're making me feel worse.
They're getting along quite well with their limitations.
Yeah.
Well, listen, these are like, I don't know, these guys are like the most handsome. I mean, they're like, they're Hollywood. They're the most handsome guys in the country.
Yeah.
My theory on why so many people in Hollywood get this plastic surgery is because, like, I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to do something quick. You stand next to these fuckers.
In fact, Jimmy...